crowd with the watch party, baby.
Party, baby.
We got a nice shot of Bruce Baumgartner going down on Peacock right now. Now they're panning to the full crowd. Wrestlers coming to the mat. Repechage getting underway.
Let's go. We got the watch party, the chat on YouTube. They're already popping.
Chat's popping.
We got chat people here.
Oh, yeah.
This is great because I really need to wake up. It is 4 a.m. our time, so it's time.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get
Back
that first sip of
Refreshing.
yerba.
Wow. Look at that. You're
Already down my cold brew.
Well, that's just rookie move, man, because you're going to need more caffeine. You want that slow release.
No, I like the punch in the face.
We got a long morning.
Guys, great news for the chat. Larry Steele, he's back. His family, they're not awake. They're on vacation.
Yeah, they're on vacation sleeping like fools, getting ready for the rest of the day.
Imagine sleeping right now. Could never be us.
No.
The bad news for Larry, the economics of this country have really impacted the all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. He had to leave the watch party yesterday because of the seafood buffet.
And they didn't.
It used to be an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Now, guess what? You got to pay $35 extra for 3 pounds of crab legs.
What?
So,
Not if you sneak.
according to Larry, guess that's never going back to the way it was.
That's just the
Thanks,
way
Obama.
it is. You got to go in there, maybe send like a kid or something with like a little bag and just scoop a bunch of stuff in there. And
Hey, if
Well, that was the downfall of Red Lobster, no? Was apparently their endless shrimp.
all-you-can-eat shrimp, yeah.
yeah, they ended those shrimp.
Listen, Larry, he's 5 a.m. He's East Coast. We're 4 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone. We got Caleb in the chat, 3 a.m. Colorado Springs, and Lucas, 2 a.m.
We're covering
in,
everything but
in the
Alaska.
Pacific Coast.
Everything but Alaska and Hawaii represented.
Yeah, we got Alaska, we got Hawaii. What's going on over there?
Shout out Alaskans. All right, wrestling is officially underway for day 4.
Yeah.
We got some graphics we could show you for what's coming up. I stole these from Jordan Burroughs' Twitter account.
Okay.
Thief.
Yep, there's Dami.
She's up. She's on deck right now as we speak.
Matt B, right?
Yep, 53 kilos. We also got Spenny. Spencer Lee is gonna kick. We got a couple matches. He's like 7th or 8th. On mat A, who else? The great one, Helen Marula.
Olympic gold medalist Helen Marula.
She's coming back at her 3rd Olympics, trying to get her 3rd medal. Unbelievable. She is how many matches away?
She's a few out.
She's after Dom. She's on Dom's mat B. That's where all the women's matches are.
She's like 7 out, maybe.
I think just 5.
Maybe just 5.
Maybe just 5. And now Aaron Brooks, he's actually going to be the first men's freestyler, I believe,
Yep,
because
he's the
before,
third match now.
3rd match. Boom, bam. That's our team today. 4 wrestlers for the first time.
Wow, we got a big early match ender up there on mat 1. Curious.
For Biggs or Brand.
Yeah,
Right.
he's doing it for the brand.
Taking out Mate Nemish of Serbia.
Of course.
That's
You know what to tell us.
Amantor
We knew that.
Ismailov. 8-0. Man, that stinks. You got a whole weigh-in the next day. You show up, and then it's 8-0, and you're done.
Or you just don't weigh in. We've seen other athletes do that.
That's another possibility.
No, that athlete
see,
did weigh in.
Vinesh retired.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, she tweeted something. This is literally the day after the worst day of your life, at least for wrestling.
Right, like some Iranian coach is probably right now trying to get her to put her shoes back on.
Yeah. Can you imagine it's like your best day of wrestling ever? You beat the current pound for pound number 1. You're all set up. And then within the span of 24 hours, you go from that, your first Olympic matches, you make the finals, to
You don't even have a medal.
dreams dead.
Man, listen to this. We got Australia in
sport.
the chat. Spay. We got Mick Kwok. He's in Australia. It's 7:04 p.m.
Oh, that was easy.
That's easy.
That's
Easy
light work.
money.
Yeah, but then come medal matches,
Yeah, that'll
struggling a
be tough.
bit.
Yeah, then you just stay up.
Scott Ross, 5 a.m. in Georgia. Oh man, look at this. We got Dennis Funk, 5 a.m. But tomorrow he's traveling to the West Coast. It'll be 2 a.m.
That's tough.
Okay.
Losing hours and having to do some early morning stuff.
Yeah.
Luis Orta taking the mat for Cuba. He got eliminated by the guy that Ismaili.
Well, he didn't get eliminated.
Well, he got eliminated from gold medal contention
There you go.
by the guy that he beat. The Iranian celebrated too early. Orta punished him, and then Ismaili got his revenge.
Keith Gothard, he said he's watching from the gym, 4 a.m.
He's getting his cardio in.
He's trying to flex on us.
Beast mode. Hey,
He does seem like he likes flexing.
I was in the gym the last 2 days.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Jim Bro. There's a Tesla in my apartment complex with the license plate Jim Bro.
Oh, you gotta love that.
That's not ironic. That's
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
That's a person you got to get to know, JD.
I know. Maybe I'll just post up outside of his car one day.
Hey, man, I saw your license plate. I really need to get to know you.
Need a spot, bro?
that sounds like a real Russ Henneman. Silicon Valley reference.
You know who's not here? Who said he was going to be here?
Batman sucks?
Seon.
Leon.
Oh, Seon that liar.
Yeah.
Seon talks a big game. We all know this.
Oh, ref just lost their shoe.
Uh-oh.
Ref retiring mid-match?
Yeah.
Your shoe comes off, that you're done.
Well, you're halfway done. You can only ref with one hand.
The refs, they take their wristband. Their
Well,
wristband out.
and then, and all the other refs blow their whistles in the most annoying ceremony.
The salute, the
can't
100
believe
whistle salute.
I can't believe they made a song about that.
I think I've seen them
Blow
take
my
their,
whistle.
Their shoes off too.
I think I've seen them take their shoes off before too.
Their shoes, their whistle.
I've definitely seen the whistle multiple times, and like they're trying to make it a solemn moment, but it's just this piercing, shrieking
We
whistling.
have seen them. Yeah, they do take their shoes off. Yeah, the shoes and the wristbands and the whistle.
That's too much.
Next step is just
Shirt.
go full Mongolia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a great picture of a ref taking his wristbands off, just weeping. It's
Sobbing uncontrollably.
saved on my desktop. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this, but Kozak has a whole folder on his desktop of compromising material
No,
on everybody.
not compromise. The folder is labeled "Fun Pictures," and they are fun.
Yeah,
fun
this
for
man,
you to
this
laugh
man
at.
weeping, this man weeping. Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, North Korea.
North Korea win.
Into the bronze
Yeah.
match. Yep.
All right. It's
Yeah,
Donnie
that's what I
time.
like. North Korea's made a fan out of me,
You're a big
and their no challenge policy.
No challenge policy is wild. That's like, why? North Korea has been in at least
It
three.
is like the one. It is.
They're
the
winning over the people, whether they win or lose.
It is the People's Republic. It's also the one thing about North Korea that is difficult to get your head around.
Yeah,
Everything other than that, they're
everything else is a very normal place.
totally normal.
But yeah, there's been 3 matches where like a YOLO brick is not only like expected, but like they could win the match. Like it's not unreasonable.
Dude, Greco 67 kilos is flying. They've already got 2 matches done on that mat. Look at that. We got a Cuban.
That's what I like.
And these are the last Greco matches. After this is just medal time.
Look at that. Luis Orta.
I think they've been
It's not
holding.
medal time. It's qualification and early round time.
I think they've been holding the
Greco
mats after
this
repechage.
repechage.
Oh, I thought you meant like next session.
What'd you say, Kozak?
I think they've been holding mats after the repechage.
Yeah, they've been waiting
Right.
for all 3 repechage.
And
matches.
Martega like choked that Algerian dude out.
All right, Don Parrish going to be coming up to the mat here. So if you're in the
Big
chat,
match.
you got to wake up.
This is her
Wake
opponent, Hulan.
Cool on. This is a rematch from the 2022 World Finals.
And guess who won? Don Parrish.
Don Parrish, baby.
Dom.
CP's in the chat.
California.
He's calling out Seon. You know what? Yeah, Seon does. He always acts like he's
Dude.
up at 3 a.m.
How come you don't have what put me on? Why am I
He
on
talked
the
such a
show?
big game yesterday. He's like, because I came in after him to the office. He's like, oh, somebody slept in today.
It's like, yeah, slept until 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4th. Sorry, I got the extra couple winks in. We could put the picture of the opponent now walking to the mat.
That girl?
On. There she is. Oh, nice comparison. So
You got Spay on the one hand.
there's world-class athlete at the Olympics. And now,
Tail of the
World
tape.
class
Hey,
athlete.
he worked out twice in the last 2 days.
yeah, if you start to notice positive physical changes in my appearance, you know why.
Yep.
Oh, it's Darian Cruz, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, Darian Cruz.
They're not
And they're
holding.
not holding the mat today.
Love it.
So whoever said they were holding mats was a liar.
Suck it,
I am a liar.
You know what that means?
You dumb idiot.
That means we're just a little bit closer to Spencer Lee.
Wait, what happened to Higuchi Sarlacc? That was supposed to be the first match. Sarlacc didn't make weight, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
takedown for
even
Dom,
against
baby.
Tom Parrish, let's go.
Ooh, just like that.
So if Darian Cruz wins this match, he'll have Ray Higuchi.
We got 3 NCAA champs in this bracket, this 57 men's freestyle bracket. What do you think about that?
It's pretty good.
3 NCAA champs, 6 NCAA titles.
What do you think of Darian Cruz's singlet?
Yep, Higuchi got the forfeit.
Really?
Yeah, so after all that, Micic didn't make weight. Micic, sorry. I totally retract that. Micic.
Wow.
Didn't make weight.
Hey.
Well, he also didn't make weight because he wasn't there. But Dom on another
Dom,
single.
baby.
Yeah, take it right to her. I love this.
Yeah.
Or those points.
3-0.
So they had to call someone. But how many guys are ready on a week's or 2 notice to make 57? It's gonna be tough for any of these.
I
guys.
couldn't do it.
Me neither.
Dom Parrish, we had there was an interview or kind of a video featuring her working out a few days before the Olympics, and Katie Gomez, who's got age level world medals, she's her training partner. She said
Nice.
Dom's looking good.
Oh,
She's
she can get caution in one there too.
And she kind of got pushed out a little too easily there, but
yeah, Katie Gomez said Dom Parrish she's looking good. She's locked in.
2 Californians.
Locked and loaded.
Katie from Southern California and Dom from Northern California. All right, get that point right
Like
back.
Greco Pull should
Oh.
look like Jake Verner.
Man. 4-1 here for Dom.
Dom, 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 dom. Dom, ba-doody, dom, 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 dom.
Ooh, I like that arm drag to single.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh,
No. Get out of there.
You got a belly out. No.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, she's going to
safe
survive.
for now.
Yep.
Just 2?
That should be parterre counter.
No points up on the board yet.
Yeah, just 2.
Wow. Okay, so that's where freestyle gives you a little more breathing room when you get put to your back because it's only going to be 2 if it's in parterre. There's no near fall count, stuff like that. Now, don't get kicked over again.
Careful.
No, she went out. All right. She's going to be a little gun shy on that because she went to the single, I think, like 4 times, and on that 4th one, she got whipped over to her back.
It's 4-4. Dom's still leading on criteria. So
No.
No.
No? Oh, sorry. I saw the wrong
they-
thing.
They all have the same point values. Last point.
All right.
one
All
goal away.
right. 4-4. Dom losing on criteria.
You see, David, that little arrow next
I
to
know.
the name.
I know. I got it wrong.
All right, underneath. Could she climb out of there?
She's bellied out.
Darian down 1-0, working in short offense. He could come behind here. Oh, he's got a cradle. Darian Cruz has a cradle.
That's
he's
Folkstyle
Oh,
wrestling, baby.
pound, hit the mat. What are you doing? There you go. Darian Cruz.
Darian Cruz the fall in 2.5 minutes. There he is. In the
Lehigh
fourth.
Mountain Hawks trying to pull a Bobby Weaver. Bobby Weaver, obviously Lehigh's last Olympic gold medalist. We all know
Obviously.
that. Obviously a jousting game. All right, 6-4 now. So Dom's losing at the break, 6-4.
Kozak, Miguel in the chat is addressing an important issue
Yeah?
that we've suffered through for a while. He says, "My bad for not knowing names. Why have I thought for years that the dude at the table and the guy in the gray shirt were the same guy?" We've experienced this.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people think we're the same person. We're 2 different people.
We are 2 people. We're
Well-
our own men.
You know, can we be sure?
I mean, yeah, like
I've never seen you 2 in the same room at the same time.
Me neither. How do we test this theory that you guys are 2 different people?
it can only be DNA.
Wait, the triple box they gave us.
I
They
don't
can't
like
go to
this.
commercial.
Yeah, they cut to an ad.
No, I actually don't think there was
Look at us.
wrestling
Look
going
at
on
us.
at
Look
the
at us
time. I
right
think
there.
it was a break.
No, Dom's got the second period.
I know, but more importantly, this is proof. We got both of us on the screen right now at the
Here we are.
Oh, yeah. More importantly than the wrestling.
2 individuals, very distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still think you're the same person. I don't know.
no,
I'm not convinced.
I've got this hat. Kozak doesn't have a hat.
I don't have a hat on.
So
All right, well, we missed 30 seconds, but no scores for Dom's match.
all right.
And there's another takedown for Mongolia.
8-4
boy.
Mongolia in the lead.
Letting it get
8-4.
away from her. That's not good. Come on, Dom.
Dom's got to come back here. 2:15 to go.
It's a good start.
She was not bullying, but moving her around, getting points when she, almost at will,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 4 straight points for Domino, 8 unanswered
and then getting flipped to her back.
for Batgirl.
And now Dom's definitely giving a lot of ground here.
Man,
Coolon's trying to get a little.
that A is flying.
Yeah, it is. That's Spencer's mat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Minute 40 to go.
Oh, get out of there.
Come on, dang it.
That's probably
That's
it.
4. Mm. Mm. Oh,
And a
dang.
cradle.
Dang.
That's
Man,
going to end Dom's run.
Ouch.
good start to the match for Dom, but in the end, it's Mongolia with the fall. Man,
Mm.
what a bummer.
Mongolia versus China for bronze on that side. Dom.
That's rough, too, because she doesn't get any classification point. Not that matters.
Yeah, there's no. Technically, this is a celebration of goodwill.
But tracking team scores,
Yeah.
she won't get any points.
Imaginary
team.
team scores.
Yes.
So we got 10 more points at 68 and 50 because we got gold to Japan's bronze.
We're tied with Japan.
And now Japan's got a finalist, and we got 0 points, so that they have it. They made up that ground.
Yeah.
At 53.
Mm-hmm.
But 57, Helen could get revenge against Sakurai,
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. I would love to see that.
and the replay's showing the turning point. Just flipped over with a overhook
Dang it.
Yeah.
on the super kick.
All right, NBC, this is enough.
Really rubbing it in.
I'm really worried about this.
This is just the IOC feed.
Man,
I don't think NBC's got anybody in the control booth. They're just
All right, Spade, this is enough from you, too.
in the 3.
gosh, that was rough. Dang it. Somebody's got to get us back on track. And I think it should be Aaron Brooks.
AB?
Yeah, why not?
Who's on?
Keith Gothard says he thinks we're in for a rough morning. I don't know. I think we
No.
can come back. I
No.
think we're in a
Keith's been
rebound.
very negative
Yeah.
lately, Keith, about Team USA.
Keith says he's not sold on Spencer. Keith,
Ah.
he's going to sell you.
I'll buy some stock from Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is.
Well, that wouldn't be a
this is-
fair price because some people would probably much higher than me, too. Some people are like Spencer Gold Lock.
Did you guys see so some sports books were doing individual match odds?
And they put Spencer versus China. He was like minus like
Yeah.
2,700 or something.
I think
Even
it's
though it was a
on-
1-point match
Yeah.
just a couple months ago.
I think I got it on FanDuel's here. Yes, I'm from a state.
China was
where
like
this is
plus
legal.
7,000.
All right, men's wrestling. Oh, they took him down.
Cowards.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, Spencer was in a tight match with China, and they had it as if he was like a 80-1 favorite or something crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
I mean, I'm betting on Spencer head to head every time if you give me
Mhm.
even money, but there's a very good chance China's going to take one eventually.
But not today.
Not today. So this is Helen's toughest competition on Mat B, Sakurai of Japan. She's beaten Helen at the last 2 World Championships. She's taken on Canada. Hannah Taylor.
Okay.
Oh, and then Aman Sarawat, who's known as Aman in your brackets.
He's looking decent, not
Yeah, he's
crazy good though.
6-0 lead over Igorov, a Macedonian by way of Siberia. I like Aman because he's young and he's a strong, big 57-kilo guy. And
Yeah, he's got a pretty good gas tank. He doesn't have great leg defense, to be honest, though. A lot of guys will get to his legs. So I feel like he could work his way to a medal match for sure, but I don't see him beating a Baccarat or Higuchi.
Yeah.
that's a tough. When Micic pulled out and you changed the seeds, that put Higuchi, Abakarov, and Aman all on the same side. Made for a pretty gnarly bracket. But it's the Olympics. There are no easy brackets or easy halves or paths or whatever.
As you've been reminding us.
Me and
Week.
Shane Sparks.
Cold spray alert.
Oh man, we didn't see it for like 2 days, and then we got a really big cold spray appearance yesterday, and now it's back.
And Japan at 57 kilos and women's has a 3-0 lead. Helen and Japan could meet in the semis at 57. Helen's got India and then the winner of Ukraine and Poland. Helen should come out of that little quarter, and then it should be her and Sakurai in the semis. Other side of the bracket, you got Adekuroye of Nigeria, Nachita of Moldova. I think China's pretty decent down there. We shall see. Really, Helen and Sakurai are probably the top two wrestlers in there. The Indian, Anshu Malik, not bad. Silver at Oslo.
I'm pretty sure Helen has head-to-head over.
That was it in Oslo.
There you go.
All right, so the 53 kilo medal matches. A little bit of intrigue for the team race, which
Okay.
is an unofficial team race. Obviously, we got Japan, Ecuador. That's going to be the big one for gold. Germany, North Korea. That's one of the bronzes. And then China, Mongolia. So
we're rooting for our Pan Am buddy, Yepes.
come on, buddy.
I believe first ever women's medal in Ecuador wrestling history.
Would not surprise me.
Let's go. You'd love to see it.
There haven't been a lot of Pan Am medals outside of USA, Cuba, and then the last Canadian medal. The only one I can think of is Danny Agali.
Did Weeby ever?
She
Oh,
won.
yeah.
She won.
Some of the women. We're obviously talking both.
Did Clay Pie ever win a medal?
Clayton Pye.
On a medal to my heart.
Yeah,
Dang it.
not that I know of.
Okay. Well, maybe next year.
Talking about Olympics.
I mean, just anywhere.
If you're naming your favorite Canadian wrestlers, you got Clay Pye,
Bye.
Javon Balfour, Amar Desi,
Daniel Igali.
and Daniel Agali.
Lachlan McNeil.
But he beat Lincoln McElravy, so that kind of knocks him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, only traders. Then, well, that's why he's not number one.
Yeah. That's why Clay Pie is number one.
Haslin Garcia,
Man, 10-0 for Amon, huh?
Amon looking
Yeah.
pretty good.
I wish. Canada used to be kind of tough. Apparently, I was listening to Kendall Cross podcast on the Wrestling Changed My Life podcast. Oh man, that snap just killed that dude.
Sultanov.
And the guy Kendall Cross wrestled first round I can't remember if it was 92 or 96. I think it was 92. The Canadian he wrestled, he was 0-2 or 0-3 against going into the Olympics.
Kendall
And then he beat him
Did not know that.
first round of the Olympics, but
He wrestled in America too. He wrestled, I think, didn't he wrestle somewhere college in America? Or
Who?
no?
Daniel Agali.
No. Who did Kendall Cross wrestle?
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, they've had some good ones. I could be complete, guys. You know what? Ignore me. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, this guy. John Smith also had to beat this guy, Sasauri. He's a Georgian.
So sorry.
So sorry, he's not a. I mean, you know, there's nothing. Transfers are part of the sport. But he went from Georgia, the country, to Montreal, Quebec.
Okay.
Spencer Lee up next.
Spencer Lee is. I'm gonna. You know
I think
what?
he is.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening.
No.
All right, here we got
On
Abakar
deck.
versus
Or,
Guinea-Bissau.
in the hole.
Who's up next, then?
Kazakhstan.
Cart Bay and your guy,
Oh,
Almaz. This is my guy, Diamantino Ayuna Fafe of Guinea-Bissau
Okay.
versus Zemilkhan Abakarov.
This is when Seon was here.
Of
It was
Albania.
that pronunciation.
Yeah, he really got us with a couple of those yesterday.
I'll never forget the way he pronounced the
Oh,
Chinese.
Ziki Fang.
It's to the legs.
This guy's beaten Darren Cruz before.
Ayuna Fafe?
Yeah.
Everybody's sleeping on West African wrestling, but they got a long tradition, very proud tradition of beach wrestling.
What was the score there? Did you guys see for?
Japan, Canada.
4-1, maybe?
No, 6-1 for Japan.
6-1?
But I'm talking about the one down there on Mat C.
Denmark, Bisseltana
is
versus
6-0 for
0.
Denmark. Let's go.
Gobadze. I wonder if Gobadze likes Gobias Industries.
It's great. I mean, that's a great question. Aaron Brooks is going to be coming up right
Let's
now.
go. This is a big one. 2-time world bronze medalist. This guy's beaten Miles Amin a couple times. This is a really good
Test.
test.
Right out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And the our Twitter friend, Che, who's all about Chechen wrestlers,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be really sad if Abakarov doesn't come back here.
I wouldn't count him out just yet.
Wrestling _24 wants to know, are they wrestling right now? Yes, sir.
Yep.
They are. The wrestling's on Peacock. The watch party is right here, sir.
Let me get a Dalyud Bekoff pick up here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Keith, by the way, is saying that he never slept on West African wrestling space, so he just wanted you to know that.
Well, yeah, Keith, I know, is one. He basically
No,
turned me
another
on.
ad. No.
This
These
is
ads weren't happening the past couple days.
Well, we weren't doing the triple box.
Yeah.
You're right.
Triple box is where the ads are killing us. You got a lot of nerve, Peacock.
How dare you make money?
When I was doing triple box at home, they would only put an ad on one of the mats at a time. They
Oh,
never-
really?
Yeah.
Were you on your computer or were you on the TV?
I was on my Apple TV.
Really? See, I had it on my TV, and they were doing this to me. They're giving me this same Lexus of Austin commercial, which I bet most of the people in our chat are not getting a Lexus of Austin commercial.
Wow,
This is
targeted
not
ads.
what I want.
Well, I am in the market for a new Lexus, so this is actually kind of working out for me.
Okay.
On some levels, I understand we'd rather be watching wrestling.
By the way, some people in the chat want to know, has Aaron Brooks wrestled yet? No, but he is going to. He's about to.
Yeah,
be
stupid
on the mat,
Lexus
like
of
right
Austin.
now.
He could be wrestling during this Lexus of Austin commercial, for all we know.
Yeah, he is.
He
All right,
is.
he's on the mat. 0-0. We got a picture. We
Whoa,
can bring it
he-
up.
He
I was
put.
up 5-1.
He must have got a 4, and then Abakarov 1 for reversal. Oh no, he had 2.
Dude, this is
No, he had 1, so he got a 4.
nuts.
So, Nikki, we could put the Dalit back off. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
It was up. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Nick, you know,
Guinea-Bissau's
producer.
up at the break, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
5-1.
Yeah, Spay, come on. Man, he's trying to...
Nikki just got in our ear and gave me a talking to.
Spay loves throwing Nikki under the bus, and I don't know why. None of us get it.
Never. I would never.
I don't know.
Anyway, JD, if Guinea-Bissau and Yuna Fafe wins here, I'm going to party on you.
Why are you partying on me?
Because you were like, oh, well, there's a little bit more time left. Don't worry. Don't be talking about a win by Guinea-Bissau.
I didn't say don't be talking about it. I just said don't count Abakarov out.
You said, I'm counting out Yuna Fafe now. All right, let's focus on Brooks, too. This is Some big matches going on right now.
Yeah, this is the number 1 seed that Brooks drew. Although the number 1 seed is not the toughest wrestler in the bracket. We know that.
Ooh, that was nice.
Yikes. Duck under there to a shot.
Brooks
It's
gives
one.
Just gave up one. That was
Pretty
was
duck
smooth.
under.
That duck was
Dude,
nasty from
And a
the
Fafe in on a single again.
Abakarov hopping. Oof, 1 point. 5-point lead
Abakar might lose.
with 2:30.
He's a pretty big weight cutter, Abakarov. He's wrestled at 65 in the past. Spent a lot of time
I feel like he's not a large man though.
he spent a lot of time at 61.
He's got the huge head. You can't cut weight from your head.
Yeah, Abakarov is struggling right now.
All right, Brooks needs to get a score. I mean, it's early. 4 minutes left.
They're putting Brooks on the clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, right off the whistle. And he's too strong, man. Once he gets a hold of a leg,
Yeah.
He's
love
so
to see it.
powerful.
You love to see it. 2-1 now for Brooks.
and you wipe off that shot, that's basically a 3-point move.
Mm-hmm.
Abakarov down 6-1.
Under 2.
Under 2, yeah. This is wild.
All those books that had Abakarov like plus 1,000 or whatever. I'm a
Nobody.
little smart now.
Wait, what's this point for that they're giving to Abakarov? Fan a
Grabbing
point?
fingers.
I think they did warn him. I saw the referee talking to him, but I wasn't sure about what.
Come on, Ayuna Fafe. Don't go down like that.
I said before, I don't know. I said
look at-
before the Olympics that I thought Abakarov, his best days were behind him.
Yeah. Well, really seeming like it right now.
I like how Brooks just bullied Dali Bekoff right off the mat, and Dali Bekoff had to do that jump down to parterre to try to make sure I don't give up a step out.
Man, Ecuador up here looking for a fall on mat B.
Crushing Italy. Is that Canava? I think Liuzzi didn't weigh in. Or missed weight. I don't know.
They gave her the fall.
Oh, it's Russo.
2-1 Aaron Brooks at the break.
Not bad. We got Cale Sanderson, Bill Zadek in the corner.
Dude, Abakarov just doing nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna lose.
45 seconds to go. Ayuna Fafe's got a
okay.
Wow, Abakarov. Head in between
He's
the
gonna
legs.
do it. Look at him.
Yeah.
No.
No,
And
they're
he's-
going to go back up.
Oh no. Gets one.
What do you do? Put your head out of bounds, fool.
He needs one more.
No, he has criteria.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought
Ayuna
Two
Fafe.
twos,
had a-
and so did Guinea-Bissau.
This is just bad match strategy.
Wow,
What? Your head
Abakarov.
could have been totally out of bounds on that before that second.
He really blew it.
Abakarov, never a doubt for me.
sheesh.
Well, I don't know. He still could lose.
Embarrassing. All right, Brooks is back in action.
Oh,
Ooh, Dali Bekoff.
nice little
I like that exchange.
back and
It
forth, yeah.
was impressive for both wrestlers.
Like another takedown from Brooks.
Yeah.
I'd like one more takedown and then 2 to 3.
There it is. Thank you, Aaron.
Brooks in deep. Come on now.
Oh, he's so good finishing.
Oh, my. There he is.
Good lord.
Way to go, Brooks.
All right. JD never doubted.
Abakarov, no problem.
Suck it, Spay.
That was
JD
Finger
made you look
penalty
so
point.
silly.
and then just put your head right out of bounds. Just touch your head out of bounds, and you don't give up that second turn
He looked-
on the leg lace.
He looked fantastic.
So stupid. Ayuna Fafe.
Now they challenge.
This is a stupid challenge.
It's way too late.
Oh, well.
Now he's going to lose 7-6 instead of 6-6.
Brooks up 4-1.
Yeah.
Got Helen coming to the mat.
Oh, man.
Matt
Spencer's going to
B.
be coming up soon, too. There's 2 singlet designs for Team USA, but they're pretty much just wearing the one
Star.
the star design.
Not a lot of pictures of Helen's opponent. This isn't very flattering, but
Oh, it's Aaron Cut.
Spade trying to throw this.
yeah, there's
us.
yeah. And I won't throw Nikki under the bus. He pulled the picture up quick.
I'm gonna get it up quick.
No fleeing the hold, no foul.
Jordan Woody wants to know: are we able to watch Spencer here? No, we're a watch party, but you can watch it on Peacock, or I don't know if you're not in the U.S. There's other options.
He's coming up in 2 matches.
Helen's underway.
Helen has started.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Brooks.
What was that
underway.
stoppage? He had a little injury for.
Brooks.
Oh, Brooks was getting
Brooks got a little blood time.
a little blood. You want me to clean it up? Clean it up quick.
Okay, a minute to go for Brooks. Still 4-1 lead for him. No score for Helen.
Yeah, Brooks looking strong. Doesn't look like stamina's a problem, especially after that little blood timey.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
2.
Yes.
Helen getting physical early. Still can't believe I.
Oh, here's the 4 we
yeah, Let's
missed.
go.
Well, that was.
Oh, he didn't even land in danger.
It was just 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
You're right, or else he would have had criteria.
Mhm.
So many chances at Unifafe. We'll never get them back.
$20 seconds to go in the Brooks match. He's up 4-1. Oh.
Yeah, this will be a big win for him.
That'll set up
Brooks
Brooks.
needs to be careful. He's got to stay engaged.
Yeah. All right, that's going to be a win for Brooks. So he's doing a lot of skating. But, hey, get the dub.
0.4
Yeah, he's
seconds.
gonna give up a point.
Left. Caution at 1.
4-3?
I don't know if he went out. I think it's just the caution at 1 for evading.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he did go out. 4-3.
Yeah. What is he doing?
Oof.
Yeah, he didn't need to make it that tough at the end. I mean, whatever. Not trying to backseat drive, but
He got the win. He's moving on. That was a good win.
I mean, he will most likely get Ishiguro of Japan, who's
Yeah.
got Algeria. And what, didn't they wrestle in juniors or something?
Junior World Finals,
Finals.
2018, 11-10. Aaron Brooks lost.
So long-awaited revenge match.
Yeah.
Helen's still leading 2-0. Good for her.
We like to see it. All right. So far, so good, except Unifafe, the people's champ.
Caleb Sheeran in the chat says he messed that guy up, which I don't know. It was 4-3.
Talking about Dali Bekoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dali Bekoff, Ritzel.
Caleb Sheeran,
Solid
any
match.
relation to Ed?
Mm.
I don't know, Caleb. Are you related to Ed Sheeran?
What was that song we were listening to in Detroit?
Shivers.
Yeah, Shivers.
Dun,
That's some good bop.
Did Helen win? Helen is still wrestling, Tom Bystander. She's up 2-0, about headed to the break.
We'll get a good look at Spencer's competition on the mat right now. Coming up, it's Kartbay of Kazakhstan and Almaz Ulu of Kyrgyzstan.
Yep.
Should be a pretty good match. Both these guys are tough. I don't think quite on Spencer's level, but
Spencer's got like a tough quad there. Those two guys, and then Zhao.
these
all-
aren't the top tier guys at 57, but they're definitely kind of the tier below that.
And they're
They make you a little nervous if you got to wrestle them.
they're landmine guys. You can't overlook them.
I put him at like tier 3.
Yeah.
Almazulu beat Vito a couple years ago, kind of before Vito leveled up, but
Went veto mode.
still notable for sure. Kartbay wasn't supposed to be an Olympian until
Agruyev.
some people pulled out. Yeah,
And who was the Belarusian? Tsuterin or something?
yeah. So Helen's still up 2-0.
Yeah, actually kind of slowed down. It's pretty important piece here. Someone going to go on the clock? They should put Anshu on the clock.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Power through. That's the Helen Power.
Whoo, yeah,
good
like
lord.
that.
Good job, Helen.
4-0 now.
That was like running the pike and a
Yeah, running the pipe.
sweep pike.
Yeah,
Like I said, running the pipe.
Yeah, you run. It's fine. You can call it whatever you like.
Oh, that's
do
a
the-
turn. That's
It
a
is a
Yes.
turn. Anshu relaxed when she shouldn't have. 6-0.
2 points, fool.
That's the savvy Helen. And Ishiguro already up. That's going to be Brooks' next match. Japan and Algeria. The winner of that.
Ishiguro's hit list is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's beaten Aaron Brooks, Miles Amin, Max Dean, and Zahid Valencia.
What does he have against the United States of America? Why is he such a hater?
Mm-hmm.
Where was the, do you remember where the Amin match was?
It was at a rankings tournament in 2023.
Okay, so pretty recent.
Mm-hmm. I think upper body, either like outside trip or inside trip from like over-unders.
I don't know when the last time Japan had an upper weight medalist, but it's pretty rare. Not a lot going on in that Kazakhstan-Kyrgyzstan bout for the right to wrestle Spencer. After Spencer has to wrestle China. This is what I'm talking about. Kyrgyzstan, red flag, blue singlet. Kazakhstan, blue flag, red singlet.
Mm-hmm.
That's some confusing stuff. The answer to me is change your flag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In between rounds, just be like, Kyrgyzstan flag is blue now.
Get that color wave going.
Yeah, that blue color wave.
Yeah, hypercolor, like you breathe on it and change the color.
Mm-hmm. How about the?
We should just have two flags, like we have two singlets.
Spay, I don't know if you know this, but Minnesota actually, relatively recently, they changed their state flag.
We noticed in Fargo, right?
Yeah,
I didn't.
You're the one that told me.
I was
about
not familiar with
You're
it.
the one that told me about it.
That was, yeah, JD, I think it was you. It's like, do you know what that other flag is at the Fargo Dome?
Oh yeah,
That was the Minnesota.
We said no.
Yeah.
'cause it was the new Minnesota.
Yep.
You know me, I like to have fun with flags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
you
one of your favorite games.
One of my
Hey, can you-
favorite
can you
games.
pull that- Can you pull up the old Minnesota flag for me and the new Minnesota flag so we can get a visual on this?
Oh, okay, so people can know what we're talking
Oh,
about.
oh,
Let's talk
man!
about-
Look at that
let's watch
shot,
Helen.
Helen.
How did Helen give up two?
I didn't see it. Talking fun with flags.
It's there. Yeah, there's a caution there, so
Maybe a step out.
there's a
Caution
step
one.
out for Helen. 7-2 lead now.
17 seconds to go.
Helen's looking good.
All right, Helen's moving on, 7-2.
And yes, it's over. It's in the books. Unless they throw
It's
it
in the
right-
library.
Here's the flags for all you fun flag lovers.
Wow.
I'm only getting half, but I get the gist.
You get most of the new flag, and then the old flag is just a blue background with that weird crest.
JD, why do you think they have that shape of that dark blue there?
On the new flag,
Mm-hmm.
lakes or something.
No, it's supposed to be the shape of the state,
Yeah,
roughly.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Like the K.
little hidden image.
What
Right.
what was the
And that was
reasoning behind this?
fun with
Fun with
flags.
flags.
Oh, beats me.
I don't know.
The old flag was kind of lame. A lot of the U.S. state flags are like,
They got looks like they got Native American in there.
Yeah, it's probably because of that.
Some agricultural stuff going on too. Yeah.
but just the whole, like, you can still have the seal of your state, an historic symbol, but then
Somewhere else.
the flag is, I mean, they all kind of blend together. If you see all the flags, just blue background with a weird little crest.
All right.
Take it easy. I
let's
see I have
take
a
it to the
flag
chat.
too.
Take it to the
Who
chat.
who's your favorite state flag, chat? What do you guys like?
We're gonna keep the fun with flag segment going.
Yeah.
I like the
Michigan
I like the
flag.
Wyoming flag with the buffalo on it.
That's not bad. Colorado's got a good one. Your home state.
People love the Colorado flag. I think I would like the Colorado flag more if people didn't just like
Slap a
put it
bumper
on
sticker
everything.
on it. Yeah.
you know, it's on everything. But I do think it's very cool.
New Mexico.
love New
Mexico's a pretty
Mexico.
good one.
Yeah, there
Arizona.
Arizona's very good.
California's got like a weird, it's just a big
Bear.
bear.
I like the bear.
Yeah, but who doesn't like the bear?
Yeah.
Be cool if it was a white bear.
Oh yeah, nobody said Texas yet. It's not bad.
Classic.
Kind of iconic.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's very close to Chile.
Nikki, our producer, says Texas. Yeah, they copy Chile.
Hey, Texas is like your power mouth football. Nothing fancy, just run it down their throat.
Yeah, your Cleveland Brown uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh, Maryland.
Oh,
Nuts.
let's go,
Yeah.
Maryland.
No, that pattern is too complex.
Yeah.
That's where all the value is.
Doesn't Virginia have
trying
like,
too hard.
Doesn't Virginia have like nudity and like violence?
It's one woman's
That's what's
breast.
up. I gotta check out this Virginia flag.
And it's a Sic Semper Tyrannis, so it's got the best slogan:
Yeah.
Which means
"Death to tyrants."
Yeah. Colorado. You know what
Or
Colorado?
thus always to tyrants.
You know what Colorado's whatever Latin motto thing is nil sine numine.
Cool.
What does that
Nothing,
mean?
nothing without providence.
of course.
I've always said this as well.
Iowa's kind of interesting. I don't mind Iowa's.
It's classic red, white, and blue with the steel.
Yeah, not a lot of U.S. flags have that European look where it's just 3 stripes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ishiguro wins 11-0.
So Aaron Brooks gonna get the chance at revenge.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That's going to be another close one. I feel like all of Aaron's matches will be really, really good tests.
Wait, what? That's great. Man,
we're still on flags.
still on
I think
flags.
he wants us to look up the Washington State flag.
And this is your favorite game, Spay.
Phone with flags is a game that I would. You know what?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a money flag. So what? Oh, and they might change it too.
There's a big A picture of George Washington.
Can you show it to everyone?
I'm pulling it up here.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Hawaii
is
flag.
really good.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck?
That's
That's what they might
old.
change it
Wait,
to.
they're going to change it?
That's potentially.
Okay, I kind of see the mountains. What's
Mountains.
the other? What? I don't know.
The
Star-
seal of the state of Washington
Star
is just
Bethlehem.
George Washington.
Yeah, it's also the flag. That's how like all the Northeast flags. That's why Maryland stands out is because so many of the other flags in the Northeast is just that background with like a weird, colonial era stuff.
All right, what's going on here in the chat? We got Colorado talk in the chat. We got Caleb. He's in Colorado Springs. What else we got? Somebody's in Denver. Oh, Wrestle Madness. He's in Denver, or she.
What's up, Wrestle Madness? We got Spencer. Should be wrestling soon.
Mm-hmm.
We got a stupid ad on Peacock.
Dude, you're calling the troops stupid?
I'm calling Peacock stupid.
Roman in the chat is not loving the commercials. And you know what, Roman? Neither am I. I'm not loving them. I understand they're trying to get their money, but I don't love it. Spencer Lee's going to be coming up, which is awesome.
Gotta watch this Viagra but faster ad first, though.
Yeah.
There's Canada.
A.
This guy, Ramazanov on Matt C.
You've been talking about him, John.
Yeah, he's a guy that scares me.
Is it because he broke into your house that one time?
Yeah, that was it. Well, also, I'm pretty sure him and his brother are. I don't know if you remember hearing the story of Thomas Gilman talk about when he went to Dagestan.
Oh,
yeah, they like brought me up on this mountain. He's like, I didn't know what they were gonna do to me. I'm pretty sure that was this guy. But
Spencer Lee, let's go. This is a rematch.
Here's his opponent. We got him on the board here. Wanhao Zhao. Did my best with that one. Seon, I'm sure, could do better.
He would have taken it a direction you were not expecting.
We got a barn burner over here on mat 2. This is Helen's next opponent, Ukraine and Poland. I'm not going to try to pronounce their names. Oh, it looks like Poland just scored a big 4. Oh, Nikki's
He can do it.
Nikki's Polish. What do you got there? Tell us in the ear, and we'll read it out.
Yeah, he can't see it.
Oh, it's Lysak. That actually doesn't sound so hard. Okay, hold on. Maybe you can read the Ukrainian one.
Spencer not wearing the star singlet.
He's going
cloud.
clouds.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the clouds. It's good.
Oh, some hard hand fighting.
Yeah.
Spencer's controlling center, so if nobody scores, gotta feel like Zhao's gonna go on the clock.
Okay. Angelina Lizak. For the Lisak.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, she's up. Yeah. Nikki wants to be challenged with a
Should
tough
give him
Polish.
He's getting
the
roasted.
heavyweight name. See if you can pronounce that one.
Baran. Do people want this smoke in the chat?
Do they want the smoke of what?
They want this smoke.
Let's see.
You said people were getting or I was getting roasted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you mean Nikki's roasted me?
Yeah, no.
Is that
Yeah,
in-
Nikki's roasting you.
Because I didn't challenge him.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, challenge accepted.
All right, here we go. Shot clock coming up. Zhao on the clock.
I like that. When your opponent's on the clock, stay aggressive. Spencer just shot.
Yeah, neither guy's really been close to scoring. This is the
There.
best attack.
Yeah.
I like when he does that. He keeps the outside arm. He's still got a leg.
Like when he gets the leg,
Yep.
gets the
Here
takedown.
we go. Can he get turns?
Him and Brooks.
This was the difference in their first match, parterre.
Hey, open.
Get,
Oh, continuation. You
Yeah,
blew the
well,
whistle.
he never broke either.
They gave caution to one.
They did?
Or no.
That's the shot clock.
That's the shot clock. Never mind.
Yeah, Spencer's up 3-0.
They should give caution in 1.
Yeah, why not?
Caution in 2.
Kevin Mulder said that all of Iowa yelled too when he got that takedown. It's probably true. I bet they like sent off the tornado sirens in Iowa when Spencer Lee was up. You gotta wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
You wanted to.
I wanted to.
I don't think you do. All right. The caffeine is starting to flow now.
Yeah, you're feeling it?
The spice must flow.
I might have to go refill up this cold brew a little bit.
The cold brew is like it's such an easy source of caffeine. You guys don't understand. We're so lucky here. You just go over to the cold brew machine and just
Just fill up.
it's just an endless supply of.
Well, it's not endless. Sometimes it blasts you.
It does, yeah. When you run out, it's the nitro, so it's got like the air thing. It's got NOS injected
Yeah.
into it.
3-0 at the break.
Spencer's up.
All right, and this is, it must be said, Spencer it's been pointed out that he's a first period guy. He scores more in the first period.
You don't have to say this.
Even matches that,
Well, he came back again, Zhao.
yes, he showed his mettle and determination.
Mm-hmm.
Ramazanov up 8-2. Wonder how the Canadians scored.
It was like a little misdirection duck.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spencer, 3 minutes.
Spencer's been much better with his like baseline defense this match
Yeah.
as opposed to when they met in May.
Yeah.
I think Zhao kind of surprised him. Man, you can
Zhao
just
hasn't even
hear.
really been attempting that much.
No, it's the pylon school of wrestling. Likes to just hang out and then wait till the end.
You can just hear
Your
brands.
brands, yeah. Good snap.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
snap.
how
Head in
he
the
chases
hole.
that leg, chases it.
He's man.
Ooh. Zhao is
Wow.
sprinting away from
Yeah,
that.
good defense.
Yeah, put him on the clock again. Oh,
Whizzer in,
Wizard
tough.
here. Wizard here.
Yeah, this stalemate.
It's gonna get the officials off of Zhao though,
mm-hmm.
in terms of passivity.
Man, Zhao
Grounded.
very strong. You see the way he moved Spencer there in part
Strong
two?
boy. Yeah.
Still 2 minutes left. Man, it's 13-11 up here in this women's 57 match. It's
Yeah, they're
crazy.
going nuts.
All right, Spencer.
Yeah, Zhao's like a coiled spring. He's just waiting for that opportunity. Oh, there's the duck under from
Mhm.
War of Canada. And Ramazanov's wrestled a lot at 79, right? He's coming up. I mean, he's been at 86 for a little bit.
Yeah, he's been at 86 for the last few years. He almost beat Nafanov at Russian Nationals a few years ago. Really kind of blew it.
Now, and then he said, all right, peace, I'll be in Bulgaria.
Mm-hmm.
Shot Spencer, man. Oh, Zhao. Tough defense, but
Yeah, and now you don't need to take shots to worry about the clock. I don't think anybody's going to go on now with
Mm-hmm. A minute to go.
1 minute. You gotta, I gotta chain those. You shoot, you gotta
It's a
wrestle
minute.
through those positions.
3-0. Man, yeah, Zhao hasn't done much of anything.
He's waiting for Spencer to give him something.
let's give him something to talk about.
16-13 with Poland and Ukraine. I think Ukraine takes it, so that'll be
Sorry, Nikki.
no Lisak, but Rushina.
Okay, Spencer.
Another shot here. 25 to go. Gosh, Zhao is strong.
Oh, and now he's circled, and now stay grounded.
That might be
Careful.
caution in one.
No.
That might be one and caution in
Wanna
one.
come up.
Grounded.
Staying grounded. Okay.
14 seconds. 3-0. Spencer in the lead.
Yo, that should have been caution in one.
Yeah, he really kind of like crawled backwards.
Circle, Spencer. Circle.
Stay engaged.
Come on.
No.
One. Oh, they're going to give caution here, too.
No.
He did. He
that
was
one-
circling
3
more
seconds.
there.
To
Oh, another step out. 3-2. Oof.
Man,
3-2.
ready on the whistle.
0.7
It's only
seconds to
0.7.
go.
Yeah, tell Zhao to get set. Yo,
You can't.
ref, take control of this.
All right.
There we go. Another 1 point match.
Oof.
Hey now. And everybody in Iowa has unclenched.
Yeah. Spencer got it done. Man, 3-2. Hey, so Team USA, 3-1 on the session.
Yes.
Tom Parrish lost. But Brooks, Helen, Spencer all into the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals,
That's
baby.
great.
All the new wrestlers today win their first bout. And these Olympics are such small brackets.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a Spencer results?
That'd be
Article
great.
going?
That'd be great. Oh, yeah.
Spencer has Almaz, who won 4-1 over Cartbay. And that was who you said could be a nice sleeper pick there from Kyrgyzstan.
Mm-hmm.
Right, John?
Yeah.
We also go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say with the Zhao match, that is traditionally what you see from him. Like the one 10-6 or 10-9 match that they have, him putting up 9 points. He doesn't usually do that. Usually he
Right.
does wrestle like
It's because he got that massive 4.
yeah.
All right, smart match by Spencer. Did not fade in the second period, save for, literally the final 15 seconds. It was not fading either. That was his match management that just made it a little more interesting.
We're back to the ads.
Yeah, they're going commercials. But you know what? We don't have an American on the mat this time, so it doesn't bother me quite as much. That's what they need to do, is just figure out when is it going to not bother us as much.
We also got Roman Bravo Young coming up soon.
That's great.
All right, so we got so everybody that started today has wrestled once, and we're 3-1. No medal for Dom at 53. Her Olympics is unfortunately over, but 3 more Americans into the quarters. That's big, because if you win in the quarters, you're going to wrestle for a medal no matter what. If you lose in the quarters, you only got to hope for the guy that beats you needs to win just one match.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer, and these go fast. It's going to go current match at 57, Razazadeh of Azerbaijan and Abdullayev of Uzbekistan. Then it's RBY versus Harvatunian. Then it's Higuchi versus Darian Cruz. Then it's Aman versus Abakarov. And then it's Almaz versus Spencer Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So Spencer is 4 matches away.
Yeah, good stuff.
He's got to recover quick. Brooks has 6 matches to go, including the one on the mat right now. Helen is 5 away. Adekroye just hurt an Algerian. And we are in the midst of day 4. This is kind of that like inflection point where it's a little slower with Greco. 2 weights weren't qualified, so there were less Americans. We kind of focused on the 2 women's weights that did well.
Yeah.
And now it's like an avalanche coming of 2 men's freestyle a day plus a women's match. So it's 3 new people every day.
Yeah, it gets rolling here. It goes crazy.
No sleep.
Rolling.
Yeah, that's a great song to wake up to get going. Another Russ Henneman favorite.
See what's going on in the chat.
All right, gents, I'm gonna restock up on my cold brew. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'm gonna time it.
Time it.
We'll see. And the chat is really popping.
I'll be counting.
What's the chat saying?
Spencer
it's
Lee.
going
How are we feeling about Spencer after that match? How are we feeling about how he's looking?
People in the chat are pointing out that Zhao, he like his whole entire focus was stay off the bottom, don't put yourself in a position to have to defend parterre.
Yeah.
I would say that's, if you can accomplish that goal in any match, you're probably gonna win.
That was really tough. It doesn't really change my my thoughts on Spencer's potential still here. I don't think he was gonna be. His X factor is his top, and so now if he can get on top of anybody, he can end the match.
Yep.
But it's not like he is the most dynamic wrestler where he's gonna put up 6 takedowns in a match.
I think the other part of it too is Spencer, his unique feel on top. Like if you're wrestling for the first time, I think it's super dangerous. And Zhao's already felt it.
Spencer got on top close to the out of bounds. They went out of bounds, so he didn't even get like one real true shot from top. So I don't feel any better about Spencer's chances at winning gold, but I also don't feel worse.
Yeah.
We're kind of the same. He can still definitely win gold. I'm not freaking out.
Don't freak out, man.
I'm freaking out, man.
You are freaking out, man. There's 3 Americans at 57, and there's 3 in 86. So Miles Amin coming up in a little bit against Mihalov of Ukraine. And don't forget Ethan Ramos. He's got Darren Karugliev. That's going to be a real tough bout. Karugliev, I think, is maybe being overlooked a little bit. He got injured. He transferred. But he's right up. He wrestled David pretty tough in 2018.
He's legit.
He's probably on the downward slope of his career. He's over 30, but
his single leg defense is crazy.
yeah. And he's built like a
Like me.
A Kozak, but almost as strong.
Yeah.
Like a brick SIH house.
Right.
To paraphrase Seon. There's a question in the chat from Matthew Kugler. He wants to know, why is Spencer coming up so much quicker for his second match than other people? Well, Aaron Brooks, he was the first match in the round of 16, so there were 8 of those matches. Spencer Lee was the second to last match, or third to last match in the round of 16. So, if you're towards the end of that, if you're on the bottom half of the bracket, you don't have to wait as long.
Yeah.
Come back around.
And that mat is going faster. If you look at the bout board, if you go to arena.uww.org and blah, 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 you'll find it. There's only 6 bouts total left on mat A, and there's about 9 or so left on mat C. So match is just going faster. They had those Greco bouts that ended quick, and they're off and running.
It's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same.
That's right.
It's like this morning, I wake up and I ask myself,
It is.
is it time to watch wrestling, or should I
Nope, you should watch the wrestling.
have a yerba mate? I'll do both.
Blast yourself with caffeine. Is that what you're saying?
I wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living, or should I have a blast of caffeine? Oh, it's definitely worth living with Olympic wrestling going on. It's the summertime. Life is good.
Yeah, some questions in the chat about Aaron Brooks and the opponent he faced. He was the number 1 seed. He was not the best wrestler on the bracket, but he was the number 1 seed. He had the most rankings points.
Yeah, and I think people get too hung up on the seeds, thinking they need to be perfectly ranked 1 through 8. That's why we have Kozak.
It would be
Kozak will
great.
give you the rankings.
Yeah,
of their true talent level, of how tough
Head-to-head
they are.
results. Yeah.
The ranking series and the seeds, the way they work for UWW, there's separation. The guy that wins the world championship last year and comes back to the Olympics or next Worlds without wrestling in the ranking series, he'll still get a seed. So he's going to get separated. He just might not be the number 1. But don't worry about the number in front of it. Just know that people are getting separated.
Yeah.
Here's Miles Amin. He's got Vasil Mikhailov, who is I believe, world bronze at 79 kilograms.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Oh yeah, nice shot at me there.
Two-time.
And he was a late addition after Russia decided not to wrestle.
Miles letting the hair grow, huh?
He's
Oh,
going
yeah.
Musakayev
Big tuft of hair.
style. That's what Musakayev did in 2023.
Yeah.
Worked like Shamshin.
Mm-hmm.
Simon in the chat says seeds don't lie, rankings do. I would
But no,
I would
Got
say
that backward. Yeah.
hey,
John takes severe umbrage with that comment. Who said that?
yeah, Simon Bryce.
Come
I
on,
would say
Simon.
I would say that both have very different functions, and neither one is seeking to tell the truth of where they're going to finish.
Well,
Just
I
tells you
think
what
I
they've
think he means
accomplished,
the UWW rankings.
No, he said the seeds.
Yes, like when you seed a tournament, like he's not talking about like it's like normal seeds that are done.
That is not what he said.
Because these are like UWW calls their thing rankings as well, but they are also seeds.
I think you're giving Simon Bryce.
I think
a
you're
lot
eating
of,
too many seeds right now, and you're.
Ugh. Spit my seed on you.
Whoa.
Wow. Yikes. Oh man.
My sunflower seeds.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
oh, look at this. Abdulayev breaking Razade's heart.
Razazade, he gone.
Yikes.
Abdulayev's kind of a sneaky guy.
Simon said he was kidding. He said he's joking. Rankings are way more accurate. LOL.
Especially John's.
And he said, JD, you didn't know what you're talking about. No, he didn't say that.
Oh.
I was trying to give him some credit.
Said finish your snack.
He was just being sarcastic. It's hard to read sarcasm sometimes on these chats, especially at like 5:10 in the morning.
5'10".
Ag biochemist says the pinpoints don't lie, and that I can recognize as sarcasm.
Oh, we're talking USA Wrestling, Fargo.
They're trying to dial it in. They'll dial it in maybe, or maybe not.
I mean,
Doesn't
again, my thing is like, what are your options? the baseline option is random draw, which we've experienced for a long time, and we knew that before the UWW started their ranking system. So if the pin system is bad, it's still better than random draw. So
I think, yeah, my experience watching Fargo this year was that the pin system, it didn't perfectly seed the bracket. You still had some, quarters that should have been semis, some semis that should have been finals, but you didn't have nearly as many round of 128 matches between nationally ranked opponents, things like that. So I think the pin system is, it's a step in the right direction.
the other thing that people forget is that like seeds, let's see, fingertip sense. In the sports definition, it came from literally the farming sense, in that you seed the ground, and in tennis they wanted to seed the best players so they didn't meet early, but that was it. It wasn't supposed to rank them from 1 to 100 or 1 to however many participants.
Yeah.
It's just supposed to say, all right, we want to see you guys in the early round, so we'll put you in different quarters of the brackets. But that was the idea of seeding.
Yep. All right. Heading into the break, Amin, 4-2 lead. Aiden McMahon wants to know, what time will the semis start? Well, for us here in the Central Time Zone, it's going to be 11:15 a.m. But if you're, I don't know, but figure it out from there for your time zone. If you're East Coast, that's 12:15, and so on.
RBY time.
Let's go.
And this is
It's a big one.
a huge test. This is Hartunian, 3-time world bronze medalist. When Dayton Fix won his world silver, he bulldozed Hartunian, teched him in the first period. But Fix, different style than RBY, especially in freestyle. And so, yeah, this will be a huge test. I think this can be a really close match. Both guys kind of like counter reliant. Hartunian, he does have some good parterre offense as well.
Here's
Mr.
Hartunian.
Gomez in the corner there. Austin's father.
There you go.
You got a picture of Hartunian if you guys want to see him.
Austin Gomez and Roman Bravo Young, they go way back. There's a story about those guys. They wrestled, I think, at like the U17 World Team Trials way back in the day. And the Gomez family were like, man, this guy, Roman Bravo Young, he's pretty good. And so they just said, hey, you want to come train with us? It's like, sure. And he just went from the trials to the Gomez house and trained with them for like a month.
Yeah, that's kind of was RBY's style for a while, right? It was just like, hey, you gonna let me train here?
And it's also the Gomez style of like just hosting people for long periods of time to train. So, yeah, pretty wild. All right, Amin going to get, it looks like another point.
So 5-2.
Yep.
No, he's going to score.
Oh,
Scored on the go behind.
he had him. San Marino have any other Olympians this year?
Like in any sport? I don't
Like in
know.
any sport?
Good question.
I thought they had like a good shooter, like in the shooting.
Shooting at
I got shooters everywhere.
What do you call it? What do you call that? Somebody that shoots.
a shooting athlete. I learned that when I was on the Olympic Training Center tour. They do not like to be called active shooters.
All right, Amin taking over now. They had an archer, women's archery.
Okay.
She lost in the first round, so she's out. They had someone run the women's 100 meters, but I think that was like a charity case. She stinks.
How fast? How fast did she run it in?
11 seconds, 11.62.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She got out of the preliminaries and got into the first heat. Finished 7th. So not dead last. They do have a shooter, no longer active. She was in women's trap, finished 15th in her heat. And she has a swimmer. Looks like she's real bad at swimming.
Yeah.
Miles, a little scared.
Gave up a takedown, and I was a little nervous about the turn, but he's defending
was
better
too.
now. Uh-oh, gut wrench locked. What's he going to do here?
So Miles, by far the most accomplished San Marinese. Oh, RBY gives up 2.
Two and a caution.
And caution in one.
And caution.
And he's still on the shot clock.
Not good.
Oh, he's going to go down 4 at the end of this sequence if all this holds up, although they're going to have a referees conference.
Michael Miller in the chat hopes that RBY gets waxed. I wonder what the deal is with Michael Miller. What's your problem with RBY, Michael?
Yeah, Michael
He probably doesn't like the traders.
probably needs to consider chilling out. 5 a.m., man. Maybe he's a big Haratunian guy.
Kevin Mulder's asking, didn't Gomez and RBY have a crazy match at the scuffle? Yeah, 100%. It was nuts. Roman was winning, I think, big, and then Gomez came back.
RBY got in referee's position instead of parterre. I mean, we chuckle at whatever. Not trying to give him a hard time. There's Miles. He gets the win.
You got the dub. 7-4?
I'm guessing that's Malik holding the San Marino flag. I don't think there's a ton of San Marino supporters. Indigenous San Marinese. All right, so no parterre turns. That is what RBY needed to get on his offense. He gives up the shot clock point, so it's 4-0. He's trying to fight through a whizzer.
Man, grounded out of bounds.
But if this turns on active RBY, if this turns on the RBY that will make Haratunian wrestle and scramble, he's got a good chance of turning those into big scores.
Yeah.
No!
Spencer Woods instead of Roman Bravo Young now.
All right. Peacock, you've crossed us for the last time.
We're stuck with a commercial.
Not me. Nope.
You're getting it too.
Yeah, quiet.
Paul Youngs wants to know if Cam Amin is over there. I don't know. I haven't seen him over there.
He's probably in still.
Oh,
Well,
6-0 at the
Water.
break.
I would
Okay.
guess he's either in Oklahoma or Paris. One of the two. Or maybe
or Michigan.
he could be in Michigan.
It's 6-0 at the break.
Okay.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Well, we watch some people. Oh, visit Orlando. You think I'm going to visit Orlando now?
Not anymore.
After how angry I am? All right, RBY has to be wiped down some more. Who's in his corner? Couldn't see.
That was Hector Gomez.
Not.
Hector Gomez wasn't in his corner.
Oh, I thought you said
I mean, like coming
I
up to
saw
the
him-
mat, like
Oh.
No,
wiping.
I saw Hector in the stands. He was in the corner of the screen.
Okay.
But he was in the stands cheering.
Okay.
I can see how when I said there's Hector Gomez in the corner,
Yeah.
that was confusing.
Yeah, we blame you, JD. All right, so we're back. Second period starting on our screens now.
Okay, so we got a suggestion in the chat to turn on an ad blocker, but the problem is we're watching on like a Roku, which I don't think they have ad blockers on there.
Yeah.
If we were on a web browser, we would totally. Kozak's the master of the ad blocker.
But would that stop the stream from cutting to an ad?
I don't think it stops stream ads. It stops
Like pop-ups.
pop-up ads.
Yeah, good point. Ooh man. Oh,
Strong
Legs,
Haratunian.
but Haratunian
Ooh, that's
tough.
a good counter
Puts him
for
down.
Haratunian.
Nothing
Go,
yet.
keep going, keep.
Roman scrambling
Nice
here.
scramble.
Yeah, lovely scramble.
Lovely.
Lovely. Well, 1 point.
1 point, step out.
Yeah, he just seems a little
A little more savvy.
unseasoned in
Yeah.
freestyle. Roman does.
Yeah, so far as Haratunian's had the answers. Dang.
We've got 3 sets of bright orange and orange leopard Nike and Flicks on the mat right
Yeah.
now. I've been seeing a lot of people rocking with those.
Yeah. Well, Seon knows Grant Turner, who works at Nike and is from Iowa. And he was saying he was out there. Oh, there.
Nice
oh.
duck.
Now he gets it.
Likes to go to this like side headlock over the top,
Yep.
Yeah.
The old like
choke you out.
East Lansing strangler move. Oh, it looks like he'd been working with Varner.
Yeah, Varner does that too. And you can't, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do that
Yeah.
anymore.
He's like, hold on, let me just pop this guy's head off real quick. Haratunian's like, I need a sec.
Larry Steele's annoyed with the Armenian antics. But that's the thing. If you put somebody in kind of like a potentially dangerous move like that, they're going to take their time. They're going to catch their breath.
Yeah. You can put a picture of Haratunian up again. There he is. He is, let me look up his credentials real quick here. 3-time world bronze. 21 and 22. He was, oh, sorry. I missed that. It's early, John. I didn't.
Why don't you start listening?
Yeah.
He was at 61. Did you say this? He was at 61 for 2 years, and then
61 for 2 years.
When he wrestled Dayton.
how many Euro golds does he have?
3.
I think he's got 2.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
2 times 2.
How many U23 golds does he have?
None.
2. Oh wow, he really took it
That's
to RBY
gonna
off the.
be 4.
Oof. Man, 1 point away from a tech now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from.
I think that's it. Yeah, 2 and 1, and that's a 10-point tech.
13-3.
Haratunian countered RBY's offense. RBY got the 1-point reversal, but that's it. Well, Haratunian, what's his path? He's got to go by Spencer.
So, yeah, he's got Abdullayev next, which that'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Abdullayev, he's the guy who almost beat Oguyev in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Abdullayev has some age level, some continental.
And never a world or senior world medal.
Yeah, gold in some of the other. He's got a Urigan medal, but
So already headed
as
to the
you said, John, which I heard,
Mm-hmm.
no world medal.
Thank you.
Already headed to the quarterfinals here at 57 kilos.
Flying by. Not a ton of challenges, not a ton of injury times. Man, Haratunian just had counters.
Yeah, he's tough.
He took whatever RBY was giving him.
The number 2 seed in the tournament.
Haratunian did look good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, there's a shot. He makes the finals. What's his path?
His path is
Through Spencer.
Through Spencer, yeah. Who's he going to beat
Okay,
next?
he's got no chance.
Abdullayev
And then,
and then
Abdullayev.
Spencer.
Spencer
Almaz.
yeah.
Man, I think Spencer's going to tech Ulu.
I think so too. I think matchup wise,
Yeah, I
a
think
good
it's a good matchup for Spencer.
Gucci, Darian Cruz.
Man, all these 57 quarters are great. Higuchi, Cruz, and then Aman Abakarov. What's Abakarov going to come back
Yeah.
after Ayunafafe?
Who knows?
There's the Gooch. Now he has some trouble making 57, right?
Yeah,
He have a little bit of a history.
he's
Historically lost or missed
Yeah.
7.
Why he wasn't on the Tokyo Olympian.
Yeah.
He had the spot, he won it, and then didn't make weight at the Asian qualifier, and so Japan reopened up a wrestle off, and then he lost the wrestle off.
Crazy. What was it, Takahashi?
Yep. But yeah, and Worlds last year, he went 57 after winning 61 the year before, and the whole day before he was just in his sweats.
Oh, you were there. You saw him.
slowly jogging, trying to.
When you get that slow jog, when you can tell they feel like their feet weigh 1,000 pounds each,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
you just know they're hurting.
All right, so let's see. We got how many? Well, so we know that we have all 3 Americans who began their competition today. They're in the quarterfinals. We also have Darian Cruz, Lehigh NCAA champ. He's in the quarterfinals. We've got Miles Amin from San Marino. He's in the quarterfinals. That's it, right, for American ties?
RBY lost, and then Ethan Ramos, I think, still has to wrestle. Yeah, he's the next match.
Yep.
He's got Karuglia.
Somebody in the chat earlier was asking if Yazdani won, but he hasn't wrestled yet.
He'll be the last
Yeah.
round of 16 match.
And oh man, I saw, they were doing individual odds and like Spencer was like a crazy favorite over Zhao and all that other stuff. They had a line for Yazdani versus Jared Lawrence, which was also super heavy, like, I don't know, 800 to 1 for Yazdani.
That is, yeah.
But if they have a max bet enough, I don't know.
Yeah,
it might
max
be worth
bet.
it. No offense to Jared Lawrence of Australia, but I can't think of the last mismatch like that was perhaps my old friend Asnich Castelli of Haiti versus Hassan Yastani in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gucci is up 4-0 on Darian.
.40, and yeah, there's a question in the chat about Darian Cruz and what did he wrestle in the United States? He did. NCAA champ for Lehigh.
And he wrestled, I think, some Pan Am stuff for the U.S. too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 2020 Pan Am bronze medalist for the U.S. of A. Was that the? And then a week later they had the Pan Am qualifier, and then COVID.
Yeah.
Literally right after that.
Bo Bettinson in the chat saying Abdulayev was an NAIA champion for Menlo.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice Turk.
There you
by
go.
Higuchi.
Bo Bettinson. I think I remember him from.
Bo Bassett Benton.
Nope, no Bassett. Just I think where'd you wrestle? Waldorf? Is that right? It's an Iowa school.
Yeah. Forest City.
Who was that? Abdulayev?
Mm-hmm.
He was in Menlo in California?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you, Bo Bentonson. No points for Darian? Oh, that.
It's
thought-
all Higuchi. Everything's coming up Gooch.
Wow.
Gosh.
10-0. And Darian Cruz has got a hope for Higuchi, who I think has a pretty good chance of coming through on that top side. The other match is Abakarov and Aman. Oh, they challenged. All right. Oh, gets Kerry McCoy in the
Oh, boy.
corner.
Okay, you know what? Sometimes, yeah.
This is a YOLO. I think they've been quick with him, like for all the YOLO challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah. How crazy would it be if he comes back for a bronze?
That would be crazy.
Darian?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Darian is one of the just sweetest dudes you've ever just to talk to and interview. Just so
Sweet.
nice and sweet and appreciative.
According to Shane Sparks, his girlfriend broke up with him right before the NCAA championships.
It's always got that girlfriend angle of like
You never know.
what they're gonna deal with.
Shane would not take those Lawrence versus Yazdani odds.
Oh, they want this. They want this point on this step out here. They may get it. They have a little bit of a case.
That's what I was saying.
The question is, did he come up out of parterre? So I don't know. Yeah, Bo said Bo Benson. He did wrestle at Waldorf. I remember that.
The Warriors, I believe.
I think so. Purple and yellow.
Yep.
Yep.
I had a high school teammate who wrestled there.
Okay. Bob Klein wants to know how Yazdani would do in Folkstyle at the NCAA championships. Give him like 6 months. I think he'd be pretty ready to go.
Oh yeah, his style would do real well.
Give him no months. I bet he might be able to win one match.
He's also a grown man going up against students.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd.
Now I think it'd be tough for him academically. He doesn't
Yeah.
speak English.
Is there a Persian language university that competes in the NCAA?
Not that I'm aware of.
You can just get ChatGPT to do all your stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little slight endorsement for cheating. Although I don't know, maybe it's not cheating. What is it cheating?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Do I look like
I mean, it
I'm
seems
not a
like
college
it
student
is.
anymore.
seems like it's cheating.
guess
Probably
they have,
depends on
like,
where you
uh,
go.
I guess they have like AI,
Darian's back, baby.
Policies. Oh, he's back.
like checkers. Like you can run it through and be like how much
What
of
about
this
AI
is
chess?
AI. Yeah,
I would just let students cheat because when you
That's what
cheat
you
on your
gotta-
homework, you're only cheating yourself,
Mhm.
robbing yourself of knowledge.
that's
Okay.
what you got to play AI chess if they're doing the checker.
AI is fun though. You can do a lot of.
You got to use chess to their checkers, John. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what JD said. Yeah.
What if Darian pulls this off? He's down 10-1 now.
Yeah, just pins him, just sticks him,
You got to
What he did match 1, Cradle.
and then it's all over for you, Higuchi
Okay, now we got Ethan Ramos, Matt C.
and Kuruliev. Oh, look at that chin whip. Matt B.
Yeah, if you're an Ethan Ramos fan,
my
and you're
whip.
like, and you're looking at what
Whip
country,
it.
if you're an Ethan
Whip
Ramos,
it good.
if you're an Ethan Ramos fan and you're looking at like what country he's got, and you're like, oh, Greece, maybe that's not too bad. No, sorry.
Yeah.
This is a Russian. He's very good.
Yeah, he is from Dagestan, and his ethnicity, not that it's a little different. It's like a nationality.
Space a big ethnicity guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He loves to point
No,
out
no.
people's.
He is Lesgin, which is where the Lesginka comes from.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people know of Dagestan, a lot of the hardcore wrestling fans and international wrestling fans, but Dagestan itself is a multinational state within Russia, and you have the nationalities of Avar, like a lot of Russia's best wrestlers, and then and look at that, 2-2 and now 1.
I think
Look at
it's
this.
called 2-1. They're gonna challenge this again for sure.
Are they called one? I saw
Nope.
They
Aaron's
call-
going to take that one.
They're just gonna take it.
All right, never mind. That was Higuchi's points. But there's a lot of different people, a lot of different languages in Dagestan. Sajalive, when he won his first medal, like barely even spoke any Russian, let alone like English or anything else. So even with a Russian translator, he had a tough time. All right, so 2 points against Higuchi. 12-2 is the final. Sakurai at 57 is up again. She's on Helen's side of the bracket. Sagumi Sakurai of Japan. She is a 3-time world champ, and she's 22. So Japan had a bit of a rough start on the women's side, but Fujinami's in the finals. Now Sakurai taking the mat. They have plenty of hammers. I'm guessing we'll get 6 medals, despite the big upset of Susaki, and then at 50, and then at 68. What is it? What's her name? Ozaki lost and came back for bronze.
Yeah.
I don't like the all yellow there. I mean, there's some blue paneling. I guess it's Ecuador. I'll let it slide. Pan Am pals. But the singlet, when it's all yellow or a bright color, that's when you're wearing blue.
I don't know. There's enough blue there. You can tell.
You could tell I need more blue. Except when it's Ecuador. They get to dress in yellow. Krugliev up 3-0 on a shot clock and takedown.
What do you think
and
about those
there goes
Puerto
the
Rico ones that are mostly black with just a blue stripe and trim around the leg?
At least it's a dark color for blue. You want bright colors for red and dark colors for blue.
We got Aman and Abakarov coming to the mat now, and then Spencer's next
Yeah.
at A.
Yeah, this 57 mat's been a lot of fun to watch. Abakarov looking super villainy there. Got the Abe Lincoln beard, the scowl. Nice thick head of hair, though. Abakarov may be from Dagestan. I believe he's Chechen, though. Let me see. I actually have all the stuff right here. Yep. Abakarov is from Hasavyurt. That's where Buvaisar Satiev and a lot of Chechens that grew up in Dagestan are from. It's on the western side of Dagestan, right next to the Chechen border. He's been in Albania for a while, though, right?
4 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're good.
Aman Sarawat is from Haryana, India, which is in the central part of India, not right near Delhi, the capital, and that's where a lot of the Indian men's freestyle team comes from.
I was going to say he kind of surprised me in 2022 when he won because that was his first time wrestling at 57. I think all that year. Him and Dudayev were wrestling up. Like Dudayev was wrestling 74 sometimes.
Yeah, they did do that, right? Like it was
And-
like, oh, they're just, I don't know, getting matches or
And
something.
Dudayev dropped all the way down to 61 that year.
Here's a good picture to give you an idea of what Abakarov looks like.
Yeah.
Big villain energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
Or little villain energy, I should say.
He's a short king. If Nikki could pull that pick up. There we go. Looks monstrous in that picture, but then when you see him next to other people. So Karugliev defends a Ramos shot. It's 7-0 still for Karugliev. So that'll be the second of the American expats if Ramos can't come back from that deficit.
All right, we got some people in the chat that are just getting woken up and tuning in. We're not going to.
Oh, they're getting woke?
They're getting woke. We're not going to judge you guys for skipping a little bit of wrestling. Seon didn't even show up. He said he was coming. He's not here.
Has anybody contacted Sienna to call him out on this?
No.
I'm going to text him.
But, yeah, to catch everybody up, all three Americans into the quarterfinals. Spencer Lee, Helen Maroulis, Aaron Brooks. And you would have expected Brooks to wrestle first, but 86 kilos going a little bit slower. So we may see Helen and Spencer around the same time. Probably Spencer first. Casey Kolb Soccer says that he's woke. So congratulations, Casey. Wrestle Madness is a big Amon fan. He liked that takedown.
Yeah, Amon's pretty nice. All right, we got a picture of Karugliev here. We can let's see so you guys can see what he looks like. He just
I might flag us on YouTube.
Karugliev.
for this.
Yeah, for the AK?
I don't love AKs on
What's wrong with
YouTube.
that?
What's wrong with just a guy in the mountains enjoying the scenery?
He's probably just shooting into that river down there.
Just a Greek man who loves an AK.
I have
There's a sick foot of him with an eagle, too.
Man, look at this. This guy is too good.
there he is. I have a folder. It's only got 2 pictures right now, but it's called Russian Wrestlers with AKs.
I bet I know the other Sajlayev one in there.
Looks like Sakurai won.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got a commercial break.
Cash BJ Jitsu wants to know, can we beat the Japanese women for a team title? Well, there is no official team title, but we do keep track of standings, and that will be very difficult to do.
It's like tied right now. It's doable
It's doable.
because
Gotta
Helen
outplace him and
and Kennedy.
We need Helen to beat Sakurai here.
And then 62. Not trying to sell Kayla short, but that's a tougher hill to climb.
76. I kind of feel like anything can happen. Kagami is a returning world champ, so
Probably the favorite.
she's the favorite for sure. But
Not according to Vegas, oddly, but yeah.
I just feel like that weight class is kind of up and down.
Yes.
Tough to predict.
Well, and Kennedy Kennedy Blades is a bit of a wild card. She lost a match in the warm-up tournament before the Olympics, but she's also beaten Adeline Gray, and she's beaten. She's got.
Ooh, Aman's going to take down an intern.
Amon's rolling.
rolling.
I was going to tech him.
Yeah, Abakarov is just not. He's not looking like he did when he won
That's it.
Worlds,
That should be another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and even when he took bronze last year.
I wonder if Aman is going to be wrestling. Maybe
Oh,
a
they're
little.
challenging. This is so stupid.
He's going to be a little mad. Yeah. Well, what else are you going to do?
It's going to be 12-0 instead.
But all the Indian wrestlers are going to be wrestling for Vinesh,
Yeah?
for national pride. I mean,
All right, we got Helen.
oh, now Yazdani's up as well. Now we got a Yazdani. All right, Australia also can't be. Oh no, it's red. It's fine.
If Yazdani's up, that means Brooks is on deck.
Yes.
Wow. We're going to get all three Americans at the same time. I think they're all going to cross over
Triples?
for a little bit.
Oh, and then they'll probably cut the commercial right in the middle.
No. They already cut to commercial. They just did. So we should be good.
And I'm just giving them a hard time because
Somebody in the chat pointed out the commercial timing was a lot better this go around than when they went right in the middle of Spencer Lee's match.
yeah. And I know, hey, glass houses. I'm sure people have stories of watching a flow stream and commercials and whatnot. Usually, almost always out of anyone's
true.
control.
That's why I'm not throwing a single stone in this studio.
But hey, Peacock, don't mess around when these Americans are on next. All right, Helen, taking it right to Ukraine.
This feels like a caution. No, they're just going to say grounded.
Also, Ukraine had that crazy bout with Poland, so
Yes, like 16-13 or whatever
Yeah.
that was. Yeah.
so Helen may have a little bit better stamina here.
They're going to have a conference.
And if you bet on Yazdani at 800 to 1, your bet is looking pretty good right now because he's up 4-0 on Jared Lawrence.
Jared Lawrence.
Oh, there's our guy, Youssef.
Come on. Just tell him he lost the challenge.
I like how we called it a leg lace, too, because some people say, oh, in Europe they call it a cross ankle turn. Well, there's a clearly European head official calling it a leg lace.
That's right.
So
So now
that's
12-0 is.
American cultural dominance.
That's right.
USA, baby.
Aman taking out Abakara.
All right, so Spencer Lee's going to be coming up here.
I wonder what are the Iranians like for.
Easy on the keys there, Kozak.
Oh, Kozak. Kozak and CP are going at it in the chat.
Oh, really? I
I haven't looked either.
haven't looked.
I just pull up the Slack and all I see the first message is LOL, Kozak is straight up lying.
They gave me such a hard time for saying that Ray Higuchi was the best guy in the bracket. Like, why? You really think he's better than Abakarov? You really think that?
Christian in the chat
And
said this.
And then Christian's
Oh,
in the chat. He's like, dude, Amon's going to do it. He's going to beat Abakarov, acting like he didn't gas him up so much.
Yeah.
As soon as they get back from Paris.
I love a good angry John. Well, I also love how it's like, man, Kozak, you're typing pretty heavy in there. And then I pull up the chat and Kozak is straight up lying right now. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some feistiness.
This is good. Ooh, Michael Miller, little callback. He's going for the free the Lee. Remember that? Remember those days?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Yeah, it's been a while since a guy's been in red shirt that we've been asking to have it taken off. I guess now with the new rules, it's like,
Tyler Kasak was kind of that way this year, but then they
Look at
left
a
him
taste.
no choice. They left him no choice.
yeah,
Now you at least get a taste.
yeah. Now we can just see we get 5 tastes, and then the all you can eat shrimp buffet is closed.
All right, come
It's
on.
never closed at Casa.
Oh,
There
that's a
she
perfect
goes.
Helen
There
move.
she goes.
Side trip, pull her in, leg lace.
So into this rivalry going on
Helen's
in the
like,
chat.
get back, fool.
I'm like, we got a Helen. Yeah, that should be fleeing when you.
All right, there's Zulu. So Spencer about to come to the mat.
Helen's just going like bully mode on top, kind of just not necessarily trying to move.
Bully beatdown with Mayhem Miller.
Bully Beatdown was such a good show. I love that show so much. I know a lot of it was like fabricated and stuff, but
I'll never forget the clip of Mayhem Miller just interviewing one of the bullies, and he's just chugging water, and then at the end he's just like pouring it all over himself.
I don't have a good pick of Almazulu, but that'll give you an idea. Pull that up.
3-0 Helen. Noah in the chat wants to know, when does Aaron Brooks wrestle? He's on deck as we speak, Noah. He's coming up soon.
Yeah, Yazdani's doing a little playing with his food thing here. He's trying to get like a full match here against Jared Lawrence. He could have ended it a long time ago. Oh, Helen.
Somebody in the chat earlier said that that Lawrence from Australia looks like he could be my cousin, but to my knowledge, I don't have any Australian
Spencer.
cousins. Let's go with Spencer.
No. Spencer was going for a duck, and then Almaz countered. Now Almaz coming out in front of the head. All right, you can bring him up here, man. All right, there we go. Helen leads 5-0 at the break. There's Lee Pritz and Terry Steiner in her corner. Spencer.
Oh, that's the attack you want.
Parterre in the middle. Parterre in the middle.
He's
Big
so
turn.
good on top.
Nice turn, nice turn. Keep going, keep going.
Yep.
You got it,
Keep going.
Spencer. Wrap it up, wrap it up.
Go the other.
Oh, good defense by Almaz so far.
Yep.
He's got
Knees
man,
together.
I thought he had it one more time.
Really
Yes.
crossed. Wow.
Oh,
They didn't give him.
blew a
Oh,
whistle.
they must have blown the whistle before
Just 4-2.
4-2.
Yazdani finally puts Lawrence away. 10-0. That means Brooks is coming up. Helen looking strong. 5-0. I don't think Ukraine has come close to putting her in any kind of danger. Oh, there's, as I say that, she's in on a single leg. Oh, Helen Power. Look at that
Jeez.
defense. She just said, nah, I'm taking these points.
Those points belong to me.
And Spencer was working hard to turn on top. I hope he's got. Oh,
There's that high crotch.
beautiful
that.
finish.
I
That
love
was
that.
I
textbook.
love that for him.
Crosses up the legs.
I love that for
There we go.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
come on.
There it
Turn.
is.
Now you got it. Now pounce, pin him.
He is so vicious on top, man.
This guy knows these turns are coming.
The turns start coming, and a lot of times they don't stop
coming, and they don't stop coming. And
8-2.
Coming.
You know what I also love for Spencer is how he takes a 2-point move and turns it into 4 points. Oh, Helen gives up a 2.
7-2 for Helen.
heavy snap.
Trap arm.
The trap arm.
Yes,
Let's
that's
go.
four.
That's gotta be
Four.
Four.
Yeah,
That's it.
Spencer Lee.
12-2.
That is vintage Spencer.
Who
First
called the
period
tech? You guys were all.
I called the tech.
Yeah.
JD called the tech.
That's Jaden.
Now that battle's over, how's the battle going here in our Slack chat?
Yeah, that's a great question. Helen's up 7-2. She came to the mat before Spencer, but Spencer won before her.
Aaron Brooks is coming to the mat.
Oh, he's giving the salute.
It's a great time to be an American.
It's never
Yeah.
a bad time to be American.
Although, because Spencer ended that match so quick, we don't have 3 Americans on the mat at the same time.
That's
That's
true.
okay. I'm okay with that.
That's true. He is technically.
I think technically they
on
were
the
all
mat.
3 on the mat at the
Yeah.
same time.
Okay. Not wrestling, but on the mat. Just like in a practice room.
Now Spencer Lee.
we're talking.
Spencer Lee just got off the mat.
Just got off the mat. You guys don't know, but a former producer at Flow, it was after Super 32, and I was doing the post-match interviews, and I started every single one with "just got off the mat." I didn't know it, and then this jerk came up and said, "Hey, Spade, what do you got? Do you have all the post-match interviews? I was thinking about making a highlight reel or something." I'm like, "Oh, those? You want to watch all those?" He's like, "Yeah, no, I saw one. It was really good. I want to see the others." I go, "All right, man, here you go." I gave him all the files. And then he just spliced it together of me saying, "Just got off the mat 10 times in a row."
We may be able to pull that up at some point, but
Yeah.
right now we got Helen up 7-2. 30 seconds left in the match, and Aaron Brooks just got underway.
Sorry.
John's so fired up right now, he can't stop, but
Throw my phone on the floor.
yep.
Yeah, DGR in the chat wants to know. So Spencer Lee is done until tonight. Yeah, he'll wrestle at the next session, which is tonight if you're in Paris. But if you're in the United States, that's going to be for us in Central Time, 11:15. He'll be competing.
Japan going on the clock first.
Three of four semifinals done now at 57 kilos.
I think for Spencer's sake, I would like Abdulayev to win this match. Just like matchup wise.
Oh, yeah.
Hartinian scares me a little more.
Here's
He
Ishiguro.
looked good. Round one.
Put that picture up.
Thomas Gilman teched Abdulayev at the Tokyo Olympics.
All right, Helen's going to wrestle for her
Helen.
third Olympic medal. She makes the
There
semis.
she goes. Good job, Helen. Seven four final score.
Yes, 7-4. Ishiguro on the activity clock about to give up a point. Nikki, I don't know if you saw, but we got a picture of Ishiguro to give people an idea of what it looks like. There we go.
Wow, PTS.
Thank you. Yep. Paul Thomas Smith.
Simon.
Paul Simon.
All right, Brooks gets the point for the activity clock. And he's, ooh, man, Ishiguro, good movement.
He's going to get one on the step out.
Wow. Brooks thought he had a step out of his own, and Ishiguro did the Matador. That's why when people say, oh, a step out just turns it into sumo, and it's like, well, A, sumo rules, and B, that's wrestling moves that they're doing. Like, you
Correct.
try to push someone out of bounds like that, and they'll turn it to their advantage. So no downsides to the step out.
How are you guys feeling about Helen's rematch with Sakurai?
I didn't see anything majorly different. Helen looked real strong so far. They both looked efficient in their normal selves, so I think it's gonna be a battle. You got any thoughts, David?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Helen looks like a little more aggressive, maybe a little less tactical, and that seems like the game plan switch that the coaching staff wanted to see from her is pull the trigger a little bit more. I know there's some risk involved there, but I think, at this point, it's like you got to try something new.
Yeah. You don't want to. You want to make her guess.
Abdulayev on a single.
And this is Spencer's next opponent. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abdulayev so close to the takedown there. He's got it.
We're gonna we're racing through this this round. This is the last match on Mat A. Mat C's got 4, and the last one is Yazdani Kurugliev. So I'm gonna stick around for that one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, second period underway for Brooks and Ishiguro.
Brooks tried to hop over that wizard.
Yeah, I feel like Brooks is definitely coming out more aggressive here. Look at that. He's going to get the takedown.
Yeah, that's muscle.
There he
That's
goes.
power from Brooks. More of that.
Yeah. Just underhook powered right through that
I mean,
whizzer.
it's been 6 years since they wrestled. Is that right? Something like
Yeah, Brooks is a man now.
that. Now you're a man.
It is kind of
Man,
crazy
man.
going back and looking at that match and just seeing how much different,
Baby Brooks.
Aaron Brooks looks. Like a little baby boy.
Outside step got Ishiguro moving. I like that. All right, 2 in the semis. Brooks leads 3-1 with a little under 2 minutes to go.
Nice
a single.
single.
Watch the counter. Got to respect that chest wrap. No.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
he
Stick
went
'em.
for it.
Stick 'em. Yeah.
Call it.
Fall.
Yeah, baby.
What are you doing?
Oh, what
I
are you
thought
looking
I
at?
thought she put her hand up.
What are you looking at?
He was so flat.
You got to be kidding me. He gave up. It was time for carcass cam.
All right.
I do not understand that no fall call. I hate that they have to confirm it that way. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
it
fix
is
it,
annoying.
but like
5-1. Minute and a half to go, though. Brooks is in control.
freestyle's supposed to be touch fall. You don't have to like count for one Mississippi or whatever, but they end up taking longer because they have to confirm with the table and the chair judge.
Ridge Wagner says she's basically a high school ref, missing every stick. But the thing is, it's not up to her. She offered for the fall, and it was not confirmed by the others. So
Yeah,
Another takedown. I didn't see it. How
7-1
did that one?
for
How did you
Brooks.
get that one?
it was like too easy for Ishiguro. He knows the jig is up. See, he's tired.
Underhook.
It was like he was pressuring him, and then Ishiguro just kind of like bailed on a position. Brooks just covered.
You can hear those USA chants coming through.
Yeah. When Ishiguro went for that chest wrap and then lost it,
Oh my gosh, Adekoroyo is up 4-0, and I thought she was gonna get pinned.
Abdulayev up 6-3 on
Yeah.
Artunian.
Okay.
ooh, nice shot by Ishiguro, but good defense. Yeah, it's just
Brooks.
this is
No chance,
athleticism at
baby.
this point. It's like yeah,
It's a good wrestler he's dogging.
it's like a Ford Focus trying to race a Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves the dependability and the reliability of a nice Ford Focus, but
Not for racing Ferraris.
not when you're trying to race on the open road.
Man,
That's
Beautiful
Pat
counter
Smith
by
and Kamal Bay.
Abdulayev just picking Artunian apart here.
Kind of surprising, maybe. I don't know.
It's surprising to me just based off of what we saw from these guys in the first round and historically.
11-1. Put it in the books.
That's good for Spencer, I feel like.
Oh, that's a carcass right
For
there.
yeah, carcass cam. For our new, that's when you get the over bird's eye view and the opponent is just defeated and flat, and then it's called carcass because a pin is called is when you put it pin through Russian. The word for pin in Russian through Google Translate, it comes back with carcass.
I don't like the overhead camera except for the carcass cam.
Yes, like maybe when they first blow the whistle and you show off the angle, but then get right back to that, and then never do it again for the rest of the match.
Until.
Yes, it's like an establishing shot. It's not for showing action. Ishiguro is spent. He just ran into a brick wall. Brooks looking good. Look at that confident Bill's addict. Yeah.
Hartunian. Not going down without a fight. Oh, I thought he was going to just pull him all the way
He
back.
blew the whistle and he's like, nah, come on. All right, so 6-0 for the new wrestlers.
Yeah, it's great. 3 in the semis. What a feeling.
That's like
More
I'm dancing
than
on the
a
feeling. Dancing on a feeling. That was the key. Yeah, they just showed the replay where Brooks was fighting an underhook and he just muscled it. And then, yeah, Ishiguro, no chance on the chest lock. Look at call the fall here, folks. Right. Nah, he's pinned. I cut away. There was like a razor blade's width of space. You could see a little bit of daylight, but that was slow motion. That was the start of that sequence. 10-7. Haratunian trails by 3. Is it 8-4? Adekoroye gave up a 4-0 lead, or is that still 4-0?
8-4.
Listen, Keith Gothard earlier, he predicted a rough morning for Team USA, and it got off to a rough start. Don Parrish lost, but since then, we've been rolling.
Yeah, where's Keith Gothard at now?
I don't see him in the chat right now.
He's like, oh, my hating didn't work. I gotta go work out. I hope he's listening to some good Megadeth.
Ryan in the chat wants to know, when does the next round start? It's going to be, we're Central Time. That's 11:15, so 12:15 Eastern. Figure your time zone out from there.
Long challenge on mat A, but it is the last match of that mat. Oh, now Adekoroye leads via criteria.
This match has been nuts.
I think China's fading here.
Adekoroye came out like really strong, and then she was fading. She was just struggling for a while, and it's been wild.
We got dueling leg locks. Oh, cradle. Adekoroye in trouble.
Oh boy.
She can get her hips up top. Stuck.
I don't think Adekoroye knew what kind of danger she was in. She left her near side
They're
leg.
taking a long time on this challenge.
Yeah, they are. All right, so what's still left? Adekoroye gets stuck. So do we know Helen's opponent? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Helen's got Sakurai. We knew that. One more bout. We got Brazil and Moldova on mat B. And then mat C. Why are they waiting on mat C?
I don't know.
Mat C, they're just showing the crowd, but there's 3 more bouts.
Yeah.
Should be
This is the
Ramazanov.
match this is the mat that's like behind the most.
Yeah. Amin is on deck. It's supposed to be Ramazanov Shapiev. I don't know what they're holding for. Nothing's happening. We got the birds or the full arena cam.
Yeah, that's normally what they do at the end of the session.
Oh, so they took points away from Haratunian. It's 10-5.
Okay.
Here comes Ramazanov.
They might have been waiting for like the challenge to announce or something.
I think Haratunian's going down.
I think he is too. It's
12.
good news for Spencer Lee, IMO.
I think looking at watching that match, he'd be good with either, but yeah. So Brazil about to take the mat on B. I got my money on her
Does
opponent.
Brazil get a pass too for having yellow singlets?
Yeah.
In M country.
Yeah. Nachita from Moldova.
Okay.
She's got she won a world championship in 2022, was bronze in 23. Oh no, silver. She lose to Sakurai, yeah. Impressive that Moldova has a quality team. That's a very small, impoverished country, former Soviet Republic.
Abdullayev does it, 12-5. Spencer gonna wrestle Uzbekistan in the semis.
Let me get a picture of Abdullayev.
Yeah, there it is. Roman Bravo Young's out. Chat's all over that. There's some real RBY haters in the chat. I don't know why.
Yeah, RBY is
What's not to like?
an awesome dude. Wait,
Well, it's the whole
these are the
wrestling for a different country thing.
wrong Abdullayevs. All right, maybe no Abdullayev pick.
It's 2 L's.
Yeah,
2L Abdullayev.
put that in there.
Uncle Hefe wants to know if Higuchi cuts a lot of weight. I would say he does, yeah.
Yep.
I think pretty much everybody in this weight class does.
I mean, Higuchi tried to make the 2020 Olympic team at 65 kilos.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about moving that weight class up?
Do it. Go 59.60. That's fine.
I think 59 would be good.
Greco weights.
The Greco weights, honestly, I think would help a lot of people.
Here's Abdullah's picture from when he wrestled for Menlo. Hold on, let me get that up.
I forgot he did that.
There we
So
go.
Aaron Brooks will get the winner of Ramazanov Shapiev. Shapiev's tough. He beat Dalit Bekoff, who was Aaron Brooks' first round opponent.
Yeah, that was a tough match.
So Shapiev beat him at Asian Games. He took 5th at Worlds last year, lost to Miles Amin for bronze.
Ooh.
Ramazanov loves putting that head in the hole and trying to scoot around in short offense.
57 kg in the books. Through the quarters. They're right there in the memory books for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that one's going in my memory book.
The semis are Higuchi, Sarawat, or Aman, Rei Higuchi, Aman Sarawat, Japan, India, and then Spencer Lee, US of A versus Gulamjan Abdullayev of Menlo and Uzbekistan.
Menlo trained.
Nachita pins Brazil, so that 57, the other 57 is now ready for the memory books through the quarters.
Was that a fall?
Yeah, pinned Brazil. Brazil didn't really have a shot there. I love the full stands here in the early rounds. 8,000 people fit in that arena, and look, all the seats.
Pretty full.
This is, I mean, last Olympics was kind of like this, but it's still not, it has not been the norm that Team USA consistently wins this much in freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 golds in women. Helen's in the semis.
Spencer in the semis, Aaron in the
Now
semis.
Spencer and Aaron, the first 2. 4-0. We're undefeated in men's freestyle.
Dom's the only one so far that won't be at least wrestling for medal and freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a bummer of a match, just thinking back. How she started off looking so
4-0.
yeah, like, all right, she's got control of this match. She's got to wrestle smart now.
Beating that girl before, too.
Yeah. But it's the Olympics. Crazy things happen.
Oh, headlock.
Oh, Ramazanov's got that tight. This guy is going to be put in the morgue after this. Oh,
There
he's
it is.
dead. He killed him. He killed
Yeah.
him. He's
Carcass cam is coming. It's
stole his life force.
a fall.
That guy's
Oh, wow.
tough, man.
Right to the ad.
Yeah, Ramazanov.
He teched Chance Marsteller in like a minute earlier this year. He's been at that level for a long time, just behind Nafanov.
Not to be trifled with. So Ramazanov Brooks, that will be power on power. Shapiev is he's a tough guy. He's got some continental medals from Asia. Originally from Azerbaijan. He is he's also Chechen. And Ramazanov is Avar, which is the most common nationality of Dagestan, at least for the wrestlers. That was Dagestan on Dagestan crime. You have Ramazanov ranked 10th and Shapiev 8th. Little upset there.
Yeah. Ramazanov had a weird, forget which tournament it was, but he lost to like Nurmagomedov, maybe somebody else that I didn't expect him to lose to.
Osman Nurmagomedov,
Mm-hmm.
another
Wait a minute.
Dagestani.
Is that Asakalov right there?
Yeah, did you guys see
Asakalov is one of the coaches now. He's got done wrestling Greco yesterday, retired, and then he's like, now I'm a coach
he's helping out? Yeah.
You know why?
because it's
So
a shoulder injury.
Just so he can get more access to that cold spray.
He's like,
Y'all got any more of that cold spray?
he's like, this guy's got a shoulder injury. Let me
Did you
take
see
a
him
look.
talking to the white bear outside of the arena?
Yes, he was comforting poor White Bear. Very emotional after his loss, even though it was his 4th Olympic medal.
So Ramazanov, he beat Max Dean, beat Chance Marsteller and Dalibekov, but then he lost to Nurmagomedov and Osman Gosen from Turkey, who's not even at the Olympics. Didn't even qualify.
Can't even make it to the Olympics. Has to buy a ticket and watch from the stands.
So we mentioned it's going to be power on power at 86 kilos for Aaron Brooks, but Chicken God in the chat believes that Brooks has a lot more power.
Yeah. Well, I think, and the other thing that I think works in Brooks' favor is Ramazanov, kind of shorter, stockier guy.
Yes.
I feel like Brooks might be able to use that to his advantage, just to be able to get him in front head, work to an angle, that kind of thing. But the power thing is he might be able to match, Ramazanov might be able to match Brooks' power.
Yeah.
Not according to Chicken God. So I'm just reporting what I heard.
I mean, give me Aaron Brooks, but it's one of those bouts where it's certainly not a foregone conclusion. and it could play out many different ways. Like,
How do we feel about switching this from triple to single as the camera is blocking a decent
Let's do it.
portion of
Grab that
this map?
remote?
Grab
Yeah.
that remote, push the down arrow, get on there, and then boom. Miles of meantime.
Miles and Means business. We got interesting singlets for San Marino there. Supposedly you were to press the down arrow and then boom. And it looks like you are pressing the down arrow.
It's not working.
Hold
Maybe
it down.
Press the over arrow. Maybe that works. Maybe they're gonna make you go. Yeah, maybe. JD doesn't really.
2 points for
time. Hey, you might want to sit
Diddy.
down.
You can just sit down. Nikki's coming to the rescue.
Oh, the
Osman
damn clicker works.
Nurmagomedov is another Russian. There's about 5 or 6 Russians in this field.
He's world silver at 92 last year. He beat Zahid Valencia.
So just we're trying to get this from the multicam just to the one screen here.
We have 4 Russians at 86 kilos. Shapiev and Ramazanov. We just saw Ramazanov destroy Shapiev. Darren Karugliev who beat Ramos. And then this man, Nurmagomedov, who's about to give up more points. Oh, no. We got a chest wrap. 2-1.
So it's going to be 3-2 lead here for Amin.
Yeah.
Should be.
They're pretty slow putting those points up, though, at this point.
Oh, what do you think of those baby blue Asics on
Well, Miles,
yeah.
gray and baby blue.
Are those blue?
Gray?
I think gray and
look-
baby blue.
Okay.
I think baby blue soul.
Oh, okay.
This is the red singlet and then the bluish gray.
They're really having a hard time figuring out these points.
Five two.
Oh, they gave
two.
Miles.
Okay,
They went 2-1 for Miles first.
They went 2.
Oh no, 2-2.
2 and then 1.
2-2-1.
Okay.
All right, I like that.
I like that for Miles. I love that for him.
Love that for him.
Ooh, lightning.
That was a nice little
shot.
single
Oh,
into
right
the
in
face.
Amin's got to defend here. Oh, this is not good.
in the middle of the mat.
Oh.
Look at this. Just getting so tough. Yes.
Get that leg. Come on.
Wow.
Yikes.
I thought that was all over.
Whew.
All right. I got a question for the RBY haters in the chat. Do you guys also feel the same way about Amin, or is it something about RBY in particular?
Why all the hate?
Yeah. What's going on with that? Why live your life that way? You know what Amin may be putting himself in position for? The broccoli haircut. He could do it.
Space famously done it.
Keyboard wants to know, no official time for the release of the 74 kilo bracket? Well, probably like right after this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would guess in the next 30 minutes, we're going to have that bracket. Maybe 45. I don't know how long this session will go.
All right. Miles can score on Nurmagomedov, but he's got a 3-point deficit. Not the worst deficit.
Spencer Lee's semi-opponent. I'm looking at his results, and he's just had like a really up and down last few years. Like he'll get a couple like really good wins. Like he's teched Amon, he teched Zhao, but then he lost to Calzone, that's who Spencer teched.
Calzone?
He entered the
Calzone.
Calzone.
Calzone. But he lost to him. That's who Spencer teched.
Yeah.
Lost to Smanbekov, who that's Almazulu's backup. So it's like it's kind of hard to pin down. He'll almost beat a
How do you do
Guyev,
it, Menlo?
get a tech, and then he'll get teched by Gilman.
I remember him messing dudes up, but I don't know if he actually finished the year. At Menlo. I remember him going to some tournament at Menlo and messing dudes up.
And then was like, I'm out.
Yeah, he might have wrestled. I don't know if he wrestled at Menlo. I can't remember if they're D3 or NAI. But he could have.
Our own Kyle Klingman, great wrestling media member and Iowan, is pumped for NAIA versus NCAA.
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Oh wow, how did Miles get that?
Snap, go behind.
That's what's up. Nice safe move. Take those points. Yeah, there's the baby blue. All right, looking good.
Nice, low single, cut across
Right
the
to
front.
lace.
Boom.
Let's go. Now it's Miles' turn for the lace.
Same takedown to it as well. Yeah, that's caution 1. He dove out of bounds.
He's gonna get another chance on top. They should let him start with the lace locked, like in BJ Jitsu. 14-8. Keyboard is asking if he or she is the only one surprised Dom came out a little flat. No, I was surprised too, especially she started the match well. She had a takedown and get that lace. Oh man.
Man, Amin just totally flipped this. He flipped this match's trajectory over. He flipped it like a pancake.
Mm-hmm. It is really hard.
What about a waffle?
Yeah. Force
Waffle you're just
parterre-
taken out of the thing. And
Force parterre is
Doesn't
like
make you flip it.
is not much of an advantage in freestyle. Come back to the center of force parterre. You just don't see guys get.
oh yeah, when they have to reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, parterre is all about like getting in the right position in that moment when the guy knows it's coming. Unlike Greco too, it's like Greco you see all the turns in parterre because your legs can't do anything, but it's a little easier to defend in freestyle when you got 4 limbs at your disposal.
You don't see a lot of leg laces that don't come right off the transition.
Right.
So
Get
yeah.
those knees apart. Man, Miles still shooting. Oof. 1? I don't know about that.
I think it was the right call. There's no takedown there.
I was grounded.
No, he's on his hands and feet.
I saw a knee on the mat. All right, minute 25. Miles up by 5.
Miles already with 2 crazy matches.
Miles does like to wrestle some crazy matches. Pushed out. Lead down to 4. Nurmagomedov. Both guys looking. All right, Miles is being warned not to go out of bounds. Both guys' energy levels seem like they're going to hold.
Yeah.
Oof.
Man. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to get to that transition, but Amin got those legs apart.
Man,
This is crazy.
14-12. Jeez.
Oh, Amin looking for a reversal here. That was nuts. That seemed like maybe an unnecessary risk, but 51 seconds left. 14-12.
Miles knows he can't be predictable.
That was a good snap to clear. Now to single.
Oh, crack down on that single. Don't get turned. Hang out there. Chew up clock.
Yeah, those are points for Amin. Let's go.
Means points. Yes, big, huge right there. Oh, and Haytek Gozhimov is mad. That's the Azerbaijan coach originally from Russia, Ossetia, but wrestled for Azerbaijan for many years. That was crucial. 21 seconds left, 4-point lead for the pride of San Marino. Miles, good job circling. Deep sprawl, 7 seconds. He's staying in bounds. Smart. That's Malik. See him in the stands,
Oh, he's pumped.
standing up. He's kind of going incognito. He's got a hat on. He's got sunglasses on inside, and his hair is even longer than Miles.
He's going Corey Hart.
1 and 1. All right.
That's 2 cautions. Oh, no, sorry. On the
cautions
first one
on
for
the
Miles.
board.
Yeah.
16-14, man.
All right, Miles, circle.
Fake snap.
And everybody knows who has criteria, right?
Yes, of course.
That's why if it was first to score, wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never a doubt.
Woo. 16-14, no big deal.
Oh, and Nurmagomedov's like the other side of the bracket is Karuglia of Yazdani. Not that Amin can't beat those guys, but the odds are one of them is going to go through, probably Yazdani.
Yazdani's going to end up with a really tough path through this thing, huh?
Well, he did start off with Jared
Yes.
Lawrence of Australia, no offense.
Who's very tough, redheaded man. and then
Are you discounting all the red hair that he had to wrestle?
and then Karugliev, and then Miles Amin, and then
Karuglia of Miles, yeah, that's a tough bout. And then Brooks or Ramazanov.
sheesh, that was crazy.
That was a wild bout. Yeah, they're like, come on, let's go.
DJ in the chat thought that people wouldn't have got my Corey Hart reference earlier about Malik Amin wearing his sunglasses at night.
Kyle
Clickman just put Abdulayev's 2023 NAIA semifinal match in our chat. He was the 3 seed Abdulayev from Menlo, and he beat Evan Potter of Southern Oregon. And then Kyle said we didn't broadcast the finals, so we can't post that, but they're out there. Maybe YouTube.
Abdulayev, let's see, from Menlo, 133-pounder. I'm pulled up on WrestleStat. He still appears to have eligibility. Is he coming back? I don't know.
Man, I thought Amin was toast when he was in the middle of the mat, and Nurmagomedov had that locked up tight, and you do that when you're flipping over and you can't catch your breath, and he somehow managed to stop that leg lace of death. The tornado of souls.
Yeah. I'm pulling up Abdulayev's his bio on Menlo Wrestling's website. I want to know what he's majoring in. 18-0 at Menlo.
Man, tomorrow's going to be nuts. There's going to be 6 Americans wrestling no matter what.
Love it. Incredible.
This is the last match of the session.
Yeah, and then we bid adieu and then wait for brackets. Crush a few Mountain Dews.
Talking about Mondays, baby.
Get some graphic work done. Maybe answer some emails. Everybody else in the U.S. starting their day. That's the thing about waking up early. You get so much done in a day.
I don't have Abdulayev's major listed on the Menlo site, unfortunately.
No? General studies.
I want to know. His previous school before Menlo, Republican School of the Olympic Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Democrat school of the Olympic
The old RSOTOR.
All right. Hassan Yazdani, the greatest. Wow, just drives Karuglia right out of bounds.
This was a bronze medal match back in 2018.
18, yeah, that was a wild tournament.
David Taylor sent them both to the backside.
Mm-hmm. I think Yazdani won that match like 11-6 or something.
Yeah. I think he won a little bit higher margin than what David beat Karuglia.
Mm-hmm.
David won by about 2 points against Karuglia, and
Yeah, but
That was the match. David got knocked out.
that's what I was going to
Kicked in the
say.
face.
Yazdani didn't get knocked out during his match.
100% true. All right, I'm going to bring up that picture of David taking because I think Rotundo got a great pic of it.
That was nuts. Drew Thomas in the chat says if Team USA takes 2 golds on men's freestyle, he needs the watch party. He needs a watch party Dr. Do. I think. Are you talking about? Do you know Dr. Do, Drew Thomas? If you do, then
Dude, if we could get Dr. Do here for
Yeah.
the watch party, I think that's what he means.
I wonder if he means he wants us to chug something. Which I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in person that can actually in real life that can actually chug like Dr. Do. He's the only one I know that can do that.
Yeah, that's asking a lot.
And Kruglev just barely avoiding giving up step outs. Oh, arm spin. That's 4.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
4 points for Kruglev.
Dude, this would be so insane.
That's the UWW jinx. They just did a whole
I don't know
documentary.
if Kruglev can keep this up, though.
You don't think he can keep arm spinning on the edge like
Yeah.
that?
Man, that snap is Yeah, he just stepped out. All right, 4-2. What if Yazdani just texts him with step outs?
Objectively, that would kind of be funny.
Oh, where's the kick? I can't find the pick anymore.
Drew Thomas is not familiar with Dr. Dew's work, so I don't know why you said he wants a Dr. Dew on the watch party.
Man, look at Yazdani. Dude is a machine.
Just methodical. Yeah, 4-4.
This is where it looks like one guy has wrestled for 30 seconds and the other guy has wrestled for like 10 minutes. Like
Yeah.
Kruglev looks
Yeah.
like he's just so tired.
Yeah, maybe I can find the video clip.
One theme I've seen on the chat kind of throughout the week, Yazdani comes up all the time, and a lot of people still are misled to believe that he gasses out, but he doesn't. He only has gas against David Taylor.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be like, where's that coming from? But you're right. Yeah, Taylor, just crazy tank. All right, so 2 step outs and a takedown for Yazdani.
Look like
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Avoids giving up the step out. Only. Oh, to get taken
5
down.
seconds,
5 seconds.
Quigley of all that.
He tried. Did you see? He tried the kick.
Yeah, he almost caught. Yeah, it was David was on a leg. Kruglev was trying to,
from like quad pod, and then he kicks that other foot over.
and you see David get hit, and then he literally a heel to the chin, like staggers, goes to like a knee, and then they blow the whistle, so nothing else happens. But David needs a minute. You could tell that his bell was rung.
You can ring my bell, ring my bell.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Oh, somebody asked about the towel flapping action. I haven't seen a lot of good towel action.
There's been some good towel action.
I haven't been paying a lot of attention either.
Man, how about that 16-14 miles of mean match?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Not ideal when you think of efficiency, conserving energy. But sometimes you got to do it.
Can Kruglev get to his offense? That's the question. Right now, he hasn't been able to do anything but that one arm spin.
Also, what offense? The dude has no offense.
He does like to kick people in the face.
Yeah, from a defensive position.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. It's our last match of the session.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Little tightrope walking. Can Kruglev pick up Yazdani? He's taking a nap on
He's
his
too
back
tired.
there. Yeah, he's like, we're good.
Yeah, so last match of the session. The questions are always going to come, and they're in the chat. What time are the semis? We've been saying it, but 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. Semis, and then right into the medal matches. We're gonna have 3 Americans in the semis, plus Miles Amin, bonus American, and none of the Americans are wrestling each other.
Head in the hole.
Yazdani just punishing Kruglev now.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's all Yaz. Kruglev knows he's beat.
Do Iran. Do Iran.
I like that parterre defense, though. I specialize in that kind of defense.
Just line there.
Just kind of being like, this sucks so much. But at least they don't have to do anything for the next couple seconds except just try to stay flat.
One more arm spin will do it for Kruglev. Put him in the lead.
The keyboard in the chat says he almost cried when Hildebrandt won. He says he might faint if Dake does.
Oh,
So, I mean, I'd say get a camera on yourself.
Why
yeah.
not
I
both?
would say watch with somebody.
Yeah.
Or just watch sitting down.
The spotter.
I don't know. I mean,
Kruglev needs 2 arm spins to get back in the lead.
I'd kind of like the most dramatic fainting situation as possible.
I fainted twice in my life. I almost fainted during the birth of our last child, though.
I almost fainted during one of our children's births too, and it was a weird thing because it was like middle of the night, and I just like hadn't eaten anything, and I just stood up too fast. It wasn't like a weird.
Got the head rush.
Yeah, it was the head rush.
Mine was middle of the day. I hadn't eaten all that day, and then there was like blood, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
this is weird."
No
Yeah.
childbirth stories for us, JD.
Nope.
Oh, you'll get there.
JD, you're from Iowa. Haven't you seen any livestock births?
No big livestock births.
Okay.
I've never gone shoulder deep in a calf and pulled one out.
Never.
Or I guess you don't go shoulder deep in a calf. You pull the calf out.
You're doing it wrong.
Have you ever seen that? I've seen video. I've never been in person for one. But they literally do go shoulder deep and to help pull that calf out.
Daryl Smith wants to know, and sorry to change subjects.
No, yeah.
Sorry to change subject. Daryl
Get back
Smith
to
wants
it.
to know, why can't we hear the Iranian horns? They don't have them. They're not letting them bring them.
No vuvus.
Apparently, there's not a large Iranian contingent there in the arena either,
Really?
according to our
Noticeable
Peacock Tyler.
absence. Yeah, notable absence of Iranian fans.
There it is.
All right.
Yazdani.
Making it look easy, except for that
9-4.
arm spin. Krugliev took maybe 2 shots. That's being generous.
Told you, the guy does nothing.
Yeah.
So that'll do it, I think, for this session. Amazing session for Team USA. Watch for brackets coming out soon. Those will be on the actual brackets on Track Wrestling. All our takes and information on FloWrestling, and we will see you back here at noon 15 Eastern time.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'd like to leave now.
We could stay.
I think Nikki is
We
playing
could-
a prank on us.
We could just do nap cam.
Yeah. This couch cushion is going to be completely worn out by the time we're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reupholster it.
Yes. Nikki?
Yeah, I don't know what we're waiting
You
for
should-
Nikki to.
You can just go out and check and see if he's there. We'll get him.
Texas Buckeye 1953 said he had to pull a calf out in 1976 in North Dakota.
Okay.
So we got a Texas Buckeye with a North Dakota calf story. So
Seon update.
what'd he say?
I said, wake up, dude. And he just texted, crap, just did.
He talked a big
Jared
game.
Trong wants a session recap. Don't worry, you're gonna get one, and you're gonna get one from Parrish. It's gonna check it out on
Yeah.
FloWrestling.org or YouTube. Get it up there.
Those guys probably ran outside and are shooting it right now.
Are we uploading those to our podcast feed as well, or no?
That was the plan, but I have not been seeing them in the podcast feed. Batman Sucks says that Texas Buckeye is a liar.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I heard. There's some Iranian fans.